cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, mind makes right. In for the fight. Starlight out on starlight out on starlight out on cosmic soldier. Give me space and I'm in a good place. Very serious, mysterious, I makes right. In for the fight. Starlight out on. Starlight out on.
What's up, Miss Cynthia? I almost got fucked up when you came in because we didn't change our names. I was like, how the hell did Orthodox guy pop in? I was already here. Scared me a little bit, actually. I was like, ugh.
All right, OJ,
yeah.
this is Cynthia's channel, yeah?
Something like that. That was a total mafia shakedown, right, Cynthia? Like, I know we felt the same on that.
Is she here?
Yeah, Miss Cynthia's here. She got a little something to do.
Right.
Guess what, OJ?
Hooves. I like you, but we're not doing this today.
Oh, I was trying to tell you some good news.
Yeah, that was wild. I couldn't believe it. But he was so cool and everything. But then he was like that slimy, like snaps in them too.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the
right.
thing about it is, like, Sarah has done nothing to warrant that to be done. Right? Like, there was, and you gotta have respect. You gotta have respect for that. You gotta have respect.
Okay, so who has been dishonorable?
So I don't know. I haven't got into the Sarah and Flo stuff. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, no, neither. Like I prefer the more casual approach. I don't like the serious debate.
Well, Hooves, I'm gonna talk to Miss Cynthia for a minute. I'm gonna change my name back to OG, and I'm gonna change Cynthia back to Cynthia.
All right, you're all cool. How you going, Cynthia? OG's going to be off for a bit.
What?
Well,
there's two of them.
I thought you were going to change your name. Well, anyway. Aha! I got the floor, so I can talk about stuff.
Right. Casper, join the stream. Join the stream. I owe you a little bit of an apology, and I want to give it to you in person, so join.
So you don't want to hear the Hooves monologue?
Fuck no, Hooves. I like you, but I don't like you that much.
Yeah, I probably don't want to hear it either.
Okay, that was funny. I give you
that. Yeah, you're probably right there.
Well, Donna, it's not. It wasn't the authority figure. It was literally a mafia shakedown.
Who's trying to shake people down and why? Come on,
that's the question.
Elaborate. Why is it a mafia shakedown? You said it. Why?
Silent.
Yeah. All right. So, who do you prefer, Ford or Chevy?
I'm a Dodge man, brother.
Dodge is fucking fat and fast.
Yeah,
Who do you prefer, Ford or Chevy?
Dodge Mopar, baby.
Mopar? What the fuck's a Mopar?
Don't even talk to me about cars, you charlatan.
Oh, fuck you, you fucking prostitute.
Fair enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing? Thank you for coming. Obviously, I'm not gonna go over exactly what we just went over because
It's
everybody
your
was
channel.
here for it.
Whose channel am I on?
Well, come up here, Casper. I want to talk to you about it. 'Cause I want to get your take on it. Because I'm not exactly like Dusty because I like making money. I like it, but I also like entertaining my people more. So no monologues,
Okay.
no interruption, and don't be retarded, or I will have to put you in the basement until I can tolerate you for it again.
Well, I did say I would donate $5, sir. Are we on your channel?
Yeah, we're on my channel.
All right, hold on. I'll chuck you $5.
Casper, I'm sending you the link once again. Your mom says it's bedtime.
Well,
I don't know, man. Like, as I was screaming at Dusty in his chat in his fucking DMs, like motherfucker. I don't know if he was playing with Andrew or what, but I was like pucker factor. It wasn't that serious, but it was crazy to me. So
I was surprised to see him come over there. Like I said, him coming over there kind of showed his hand. He seems like he was on a fishing trip.
that's exactly what it was.
What could he catch? What could he, and Flo did well.
well, actually, I
He
think
had me first half, not gonna lie. Go ahead, Hooves.
I think that's a really good analogy. It's for me, like, I don't know you. Who can I catch? Maybe
All
I
right,
can
stop.
catch.
I heard you pop a tap. All right, I gotta talk to Miss Cynthia about something. You drank that. I'm gonna leave you in the bottom for a second. Miss Cynthia, since
What?
and I'm not doing this for drama. You had some
I
questions.
know.
I didn't get to speak to you.
I know.
I said I wasn't going to cover it anymore, but you said you wanted to speak to me. And
Yeah.
there's some stuff that makes me have to wait, and I want to talk about it while it's fresh on my brain.
I know. So I really was shocked to see that you posted the text messages.
1 second, Miss Cynthia. Casper, hold on. No action. Hold up.
Oh my gosh.
I know people were shocked, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
And Flo, and that's.
Yeah, I think that was the one. And I'm not sure you did that out of malice. I think that you did that out of, I'm in the heat of the moment.
And no, not even heat of the moment. It was not even emotional. It was calculating. This person had lied.
No. You put in the docs out. I don't think you put in it out. Why did you put her text messages out?
I didn't put no docs out on her. I didn't dox any information out on her.
When you put the text messages with her phone number on them?
No. She saved in my contacts as RLM.
Okay. So you didn't put out her phone number, her name, or anything?
No, and that's why I got so pissed off that she was. I got pissed at you for a second because you was entertaining that, and I'm like,
I'm gonna always go hear a story. I'm gonna always go hear.
Oh yeah, no, I know Littlefinger. I should have changed the name to Littlefinger.
Yeah, and so when we did watch the playback though, and you did go over to her panel, and she was arguing. She was like, you can't hold other people accountable when you're putting out my docs. You put out my docs, and you're
I told her I didn't put out her docs.
Well, you said, yeah, I'll be that.
Because she was lying.
Well,
because she was lying. I'm going to own every lie they say because they will show you who they are by their lies.
Now, from my understanding, there was a situation you were getting heated. It was that your friend Kel came up and kind of was probing Tootie about what had happened and all of that.
I didn't get heated. I wasn't there for that.
Okay, but all of that kind of came back up, and there was, I think you and Tootie were going back and forth, and RLM sent you and sent Tootie a text message. Is that correct?
RLM sent. So these are two different things. These are two different. They taste like chocolate, baby. They taste like chocolate. But yeah, she called me a hypocrite, and that's what I was saying I would own. And I tried to explain it to her, and that's why she lost it, because I didn't go digging at Gospel of Bob's like she claimed. I had several people from over there because I run with Black YouTube. Right. I'm friends with people in Black YouTube. I had people show me where she had sent messages to other people, just like she told me it was a hypocrite. It was a bitch thing to do. It was an evil, bad thing to do. She did exactly that. Caused a bunch of shit over there. And that's why she's not a Gospel of Bob's now. And that's what I said on her stream. She was too busy screeching and yelling to do it. And I didn't even want to make her the focal point of any of this, because I still don't have any bad blood for Rebecca. Like, I don't like that she did a 20-hour hate stream on me.
Well, we were covering Lindsay and the Austin Murphy.
Yeah, but she was taking shots every chance she got.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know.
And then she did the same thing Beth did. She allowed Snafu to come up and say all the stupid shit, and which I thank for, because that helped me immensely with what I got going on. So I appreciate that.
Well, I'm going off of here's where I'm like, Number one, like when you got the text messages that RLM sent, did Tootie just send them to you, or did you send text messages to Tootie and Tootie send these back and be like, "What's
Tootie and I were talking, and I don't know how RLM came up.
Okay,
and Tootie kind of asked me a question, and I answered. Okay, and she went, oh. Well, RLM sent this, and this. Did she say anything to you? And I said, bet. She said the exact opposite to me, right? And there were no text message exchange right then and there. There was nothing exchanged. And then I got to thinking in my head about what Gospel of Bob people had dealt with her, and I'm like, you know what? Because I was going to confront her about it. I just never got around to it because she started bugging and acting weird towards me. So I just said, fuck it, kick rocks. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I don't want shit to do with you. And she said I didn't kick rocks. And I have those text messages as well. Again, she directly lied. But that would be just petty and look shitty at me. And the one things that I did share was literally to show that she does the exact same thing that she says that other people do to her and they're bad for it, but she does that same fucking shit.
Okay.
Right.
That's kind of what I imagined had happened. So my question to you, or my thought, not even my question, my instant thought was this, is like, oh, Tootie's trying to take the heat off of her because she's catching heat for that other stuff.
So do you want me to tell you my thoughts on the Tootie thing? Because and again, I'm not doing this for drama, because I will not fight with these people anymore. I'm just answering questions about it.
Right.
Like, I'm not.
And we're having a conversation. Yeah, we're having a conversation.
Well, I'm reiterating that for all the retards that are going to go and tell RLM, tell Tootie, tell Beth. I'm not fighting with these ladies anymore. It's beneath me and it's beneath them.
Okay.
I wish the best for all of them. And I mean that. Because I said that about Rebecca even through all this shit. And I mean that. If you haven't seen that I'm a forgiving and kind person yet, you're fucking stupid.
Okay. But again, I mean, we don't even have to go into it if you don't want to. I'm completely okay. I'm just telling you the hiccups that might get you up when it comes to that. And one of them was why is why did Tootie first? Okay, and then I had to think about it. Like if someone took a picture of me, and we've talked about that picture, not, and I'm saying we, like on LMN's panel yesterday, and I expressed that when Joe Cool comes down here and sees me, he has to BRB. You threw me off. Tell Pharaoh to let me love him so I can make videos for him. Okay, please promote that for me. When Joe Cool comes down here, he takes pictures of me to send to his girlfriend, but he asked me. He's like, hey, but he even says, hey, I have to take a picture of you to send to my girlfriend because she wants to know who I'm hanging out with. So I completely understand her wanting to take a picture. I understand that. My only situation is, my issue is that she took the picture. Yeah, the hidden part. So,
well, I caught her in that, by the way.
Right.
Because so there's a little bit of shit that people don't know, right? I was at Walmart. I was getting hygiene products because, unlike the truth is, I'm actually a very clean person. Okay. Despite what like Snafu likes to say, and like it was bugging me that I was virtually homeless, and everything, my toothbrush, my towels, my fucking Everyman Jack, and my colognes, all fucking gone. And I didn't want to disconvenience my family because everybody's struggling and we're poor white trash. And they had already taken it. The people closest to me had already taken in my mom. Mm-hmm. They didn't have room. So when Tootie came by, I met her at my aunt's. And I was like, can you please take me to Walmart so I can get like the good shit to wash my ass?
Right.
Those were my exact words. Like I was like, I've been kind of sleeping under a fucking bridge, and my hair, you can see my fucking hair is ratty. I need, because I have long flowing Jesus hair. I have to brush this shit out daily.
I know what you mean.
And like I'm like, my beard is gross. Like I need a shower. Like, and my aunt heard this conversation and was like, well, you could take a shower here once you get the stuff, because I have a whole fucking regiment of stuff that I use, and my family knows that.
Okay.
Because I like to beard my all sexy like and shit.
Okay.
But but if things are that bad, why are you spending this much time on YouTube? Because I make money on YouTube.
Yeah. She makes money on YouTube.
Yeah. So the thing about it is, I caught her because I remember I was grabbing one of the Crest toothpaste that I have.
Okay.
And I saw her like kind of holding her phone to her chest, coming around the corner, and I'm like, Tootie, did you just take a picture of me? She goes, no.
Oh.
So I caught her in it. Because I noticed see, I'm very situationally aware. I noticed that she had lagged behind and wasn't behind me, so I just assumed like she was texting her daughter because she had left her daughter to come and meet me where I live. And I caught her in it, but I didn't say anything about it because I didn't think somebody would do some fuck shit like that.
Right.
And much less share it out.
Right. So, regardless of whatever that is, I wonder if she did start something, hey, found an opportunity to divide you in RLMN to get you upset about something else.
I don't think that was her purpose at all. I think she realized her mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I think she realized her mistake, but she's too ashamed of it to take full accountability for it. And she thinks if she takes full accountability for it, there's no coming back. And I don't think so. This is between me and her and the people she shared it with. And it's really just between me and her, and I don't give a fuck anymore. I've told everybody I was fat from day one.
Another observation I have is, if like with the Tootie situation, if that situation occurred, like always talk about it. Not dealing with the situation you're really dealing with it, and you're dealing with it in a poor way, because it does always bubble up again. It will. And unfortunately, just like everybody remembers Lindsay's humping the chair and stripping, people are going to remember Tootie's picture. And unfortunately, things like that just don't die on the internet.
Well,
so
people
you need to be in a good place and have it worked out, and not let it fester up and turn into what it did. Because I mean, I feel bad for Tootie. She enjoys hanging out over on the panels. So I hope she does.
I blocked all the people involved except for Chuck because there was a lot of lies and manipulation from that third person that I try not to get involved as much as possible.
Right.
And like the third person is the one that actually shared it to the extended group that was helping me. Wasn't actually Tootie. And me and Chuck talked about it, and he's tried to go back to the group chats and to the messages to see what happened, because he's like, I can't remember if I sent it to her or I posted it she posted it to the group chat. The her being the third party.
Right.
Chuck's trying to, but the simple fact of the matter is, even if Chuck sent it to the third person, that person wanted to gossip, wanted to do the same thing Tootie did and Tootie did, so she sent it to a fourth person.
Okay. Well, just in the future, like, make sure to talk through it, because I feel like this busted up and bubbled up over, and maybe it wasn't really dealt with sooner.
Speak of the devil, the fucking mastermind herself shows up. What's up, redheaded devil?
Come on up here, girl. I got some
come on up here, Kel. This is your
questions for you too.
People been questioning you.
Okay, so that I was really taken back to see that you revealed the text messages. I was like, what?
I don't care. I'll do it again.
But what? Why?
If somebody is directly calling me a liar, calling me a hypocrite, and they do the same shit, and I know they do the same shit, if it comes from a third party, I'll ask that third party permission to share. But if that person is lying on my fucking name, and I know it, I'm going to share it. Don't lie on me, because I'm not going to lie on you.
So you,
because here's the thing: D mentioned social currency, right?
Right.
Yeah, my social currency may take a hit for sharing that DM.
Right. That's a good question.
Right. It may take a hit, but guess what? It will also take a hit if this person continues to lie about me, because there are people that will believe them without proof, especially because it's a man versus woman. So it is better for me in the long run to go, no, this is not true. This person is a liar. They have a repeated history of doing this shit.
So. Yeah, I was definitely taken back by that. And then that comes...
Wait. Nobody's got heat for you, Kel. I've maintained that you didn't do anything wrong. I'm just picking on you, darling.
I have some questions, though, Kel. I do have some questions. Oh, can you answer them via chat? So, but still, when you get mad at doxing later, are you going to consider? I passed out private text messages. Are you going to consider that a form of doxing? Because people are going to throw that back in your face.
No, doxing is giving people's personal information. Had I given her phone out, that would have been doxing. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So, Kel,
sharing a text message. Sharing a text message is not doxing.
Okay.
Especially when that person has done that themselves. Like, you can't do the thing. You can't do the thing. You can't.
You can't say done it themselves. Like, did it themselves at that time, or done it themselves in the past. And you
they've had a hit. They've had a
past, you can't hold that.
Exactly. If in this sphere of YouTube, people lie for entertainment value. If you know a person will continue to lie, you have to defend yourself.
Okay.
And I also define doxing as the distribution of personal information with intent to harm. I was defending myself because these people will lie on you. They will destroy your reputation.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they
yeah, for sure. So, how do you plan to respond when people are like, "Oh, you pass out DMs," and how do you try to hold other people accountable?
I'm gonna tell them I don't hold anybody accountable for anything unless it has to do with me because it's none of my fucking business.
Okay. You know, D7, they're making a they were making what they were saying something about you too, D7. Well, it was 10th Man.
Yeah, we're aware. We'll cover that if she's okay.
Yeah, but I want you to know, D7. I told him that's bullshit. You, like, stop playing with me when it comes to that. Kel, what made you come up? Did you think that when you were talking to Tootie, did you think you were talking to Snaps? And number two, what made you come up and push that issue? Were you looking to get a reaction out of speaking with her, or what?
Boo,
guys. This is going to be mainly me and Miss Cynthia talking because I'm not trying to drama farm off this. I'm trying to just answer questions. So you guys can be up here. I don't want y'all just waiting. If y'all do want to interject, if it's important, or go ahead if you got a question.
I got a couple of questions, but it's like,
right, go ahead. Well, hold on.
I'll be a hypocrite then. And I just want to say one thing. This isn't doxing what you did. Like showing messages. It's like, let's say me and Trippy are having a fight, okay? And then Trippy's doing a narrative and then like painting a picture, right? And I'm sitting here, bitch, I've got these messages here that show at least a pattern of behavior at minimum. Well, I'm not allowed to show it. It's much like when people go to Christians and say, you Christians should Christian like this, and being atheists themselves. Like, this is literally like while me and you are fighting, I'm sorry, messages come into play because there's so many plays.
I got it, angry. Okay, so
I was not finished.
Let Casper finish. Let Casper finish. One, I'm not on welfare. Two, my money, how much I make is none of your fucking business. If you continue to probe my finances, you'll get the fuck up on out of here.
Oh.
So, Kel, answer. Let's focus on me, your one-on-one, basically, and then we'll bring up Kel's stuff. And to answer your question, the way let me answer your question. The way that I will deal with that is I will say, no, I did not dox anyone. I shared messages when someone was lying on me in front of the entire community. They also have a history of doing the exact same thing. So when they bitch and complain about it, pay them no fucking mind.
So they have a history of showing text messages. So you're gonna say, oh, well, they've done it in the past, so I can do it too. That doesn't sound
What's
right.
good? What's good for the group doesn't matter.
No,
it's my ethics. It's my ethics and morals. If you're gonna lie, if you're gonna lie about me, stand 10 toes down.
No.
Here's the thing. To get me, if you want me to keep your secrets,
right?
Don't lie on me.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying you were saying, oh, well, she's done it in the past. She has a history of doing that, showing text messages, so I can do it too.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. She had her accusation towards me was, you don't share text messages. You don't share that. That's bitch shit. Men and women in this sphere, the code of the street don't do that. And literally one of the first things that happened when I started working with her was several people come to me from the Gospel of Bob with literal screenshots of her sharing messages and other people being like, why did you say this to RLM? I showed it on my stream. That was part of the messages I showed on my stream.
Yeah,
had you been here, you would have seen.
I didn't see any of the messages. I only saw one that at Hornet showed, and I couldn't even tell you what it said because I was just like, why? I can't believe OG's showing text messages. Now, when you showed them to Tootie, or you showed them on a panel and put them on the big screen?
I showed them on my panel.
Okay.
And I will do it again. If somebody lies on me and is telling the people that I am a bad person, and is trying to destroy my reputation, all right, you're up out of here, but you're up out of here, bud.
Oh.
I'm demonetized. I'm demonetized on YouTube, so that's not even accurate to begin with. But I've asked you one too many times.
Yeah, bug off, person who's acting like an asshole. Okay, you guys go ahead and talk. I'll just watch from chat. So, like, I'm gonna.
No, we're done. That was pretty much it. That was it.
That was it.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna quietly walk away, and then I was gonna play this. Just me walking away quietly.
But that is actually it. Yeah. Never intended to make RLM a target in any of this, but she put herself there. She played with snakes. She played with snakes. Right. She was a snake herself, and then she tried to destroy my reputation.
Well,
I have no idea about anything.
She got the proof put out, and then she started trying to take chop shots, talking about my looks, this, that, and the third. So I made fun of her back. I made fun of her back. And
I've noticed that shit, man.
Can you still be on the panel with her? And you even said, "Hey, come over. I'll give you my
No. After the 20-hour hate, after like the 20-hour hate stream, no, I will not.
Now, can you sit on a panel with her, say at Dusty's, and still have conversations with her?
No, because I tried that with Tootie, and look what happened.
No, that's okay. All right.
Tootie's different.
In the future, when you have a situation like this, do you think you'll go talk to the person or react?
I'm not gonna have these issues with people I'm not gonna have these issues with people anymore. I'm done with these people. If you act this way, because this is literally, I told RLM to kick rocks, literally verbatim, because I noticed behavior in her that I had seen from Tootie and other people. So I said, deuces. I'm not dealing with it.
Gotcha.
That's literally it.
You girls are going to have so many cool conversations, and I look forward to listening to them. It may happen like 20 years from now, and I'm like an old, decrepit fucking... Like, I look forward to that, to like being Chuck and being like amongst all these like crazy cat ladies, and I'm the only dude there just laughing, saying like, I never saw this coming.
Do you mind if we talk on this? Do you mind if we talk on this before we get off the subject? Because in my opinion, this was complete. It was complete and utter bullshit.
Oh yeah, I want you to know I said 10th. Like, no, you sell it at 10th, but I'm not buying it. You have no proof. Stop saying what you're saying. This is allegedly. I don't even remember what it was. That's how much I didn't believe it.
Can you give an observation, Cynthia? Here, stop talking to chat. Start talking to me. Yeah.
I see a decent.
No, I don't even like you, angry Casper.
Do you want me to leave?
And
yeah, you don't like me. That's cool.
You just said shut up or stuff to me in Flo's chat while it goes. So
yeah, I'm gonna call out everyone's bullshit.
No, I don't want to talk
hates you. Can I have my file?
No, you can't. Now for $1,000.
Are you opening it now?
For $1,000.
Are you gonna dox me? I
don't even know you. I don't.
Okay.
I would have to take energy. I would have to
but
take
my
daily schedule to look.
Why are you triggered
about all of this? Like, I'm not. You're not even worth that. What?
Calm down, you guys. You're not screaming loud enough.
Don't gaslight OG. This had nothing to do with him. Okay. You telling him you should go talk to the people who are going to lie to you is idiotic. Because shout out to Hornet. Okay. Because I didn't click onto this, but I did. there was a scene when he was covering it and was OG and like surrounded by people who each had custody of his doxed photo. So it's like, at what point can he have an honest conversation when like everyone like on the panel has a different story? So either they're all lying or one person is innocent. So can you explain to me, Cynthia? Use really small words because I have a male brain. Okay, woman, explain it to me. What conversational skills or him seeking out a conversation at that point? Like, please.
Well, when Tootie sent the text message of RLM, instead of reacting, he should have went and asked RLM, like, "Hey,
okay, gossip." You should have got OG next time. Gossip more. Okay, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's not. I'm a man.
That's how you go. You get to the bottom of it.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You literally. First off, RLM's a chameleon. She says she cares about men. She wants to create a safe space for men. Oh, I don't care about men's feelings. It gives me the ick. Ugh. Total contradictions. No, total contradictions. Anytime you talk to people like that, where they're total fucking contradictions of what they're saying, you're going to be lied to. You're going to be lied to, straight up and foremost. So no.
But don't you think
I was going to confront her, but I caught her in several other lies, and I caught her doing other suspicious behavior. So I decided to cut ties.
Okay, but don't you think that the person who gave you the text message, like, you don't think
Cynthia, you're gonna make me being mean. If you keep going down this line, I'm gonna be mean, and I'm not. I respect you and I like you, and I'm not gonna want to.
Right.
But the simple fact of the matter is, it does not matter Tootie's motivations. RLM literally messaged me and said, "Don't let her tears manipulate you."
Right.
And she messaged Tootie at the same goddamn time and said, "I'm playing chess. I'm going to protect you. Us old women have to stick together. That's the only way we will survive in this space. This is why I showed the messages right fucking here. So people like yourself would not be confused, would not try to carry water, would understand completely what was said."
Gotcha. Well, I
will do it again right here if that's what it. I will do it again right here if that's what it takes.
She did say that's what the text messages said, but
she tried to gaslight and narrative control every person in her fucking audience. What that actually means is and it was a bunch of fucking bullshit. Utter bullshit. And then she let Snafu on, who threatened to dox her, who threatened to do all the shit he's threatened to do to me, to her, to attack me. None of you put that two and two together, and you make excuses for it. And then when I point it out, I get called a whiner. I don't care what you women and you gossip mongering homosexuals say about me. Now, those who you support me, thank you. I love you genuinely, and I appreciate it. And I'm not talking about donos. I'm talking about people who genuinely support me and like my content, whether it's drama, whether it's covering body cams, or whether it's just sitting here having a good fucking time.
Gotcha.
That's right. You got to call it out where you sees it,
especially
to help warn people. In my opinion.
You keep asking what we do to get rid of people like Snafu. This is what we do to get rid of people like Snafu.
Well, I hear you. I hear you, but they're just like, everybody plays a part in the community. Everybody, even the Tootie, the Lindsays, the Snafu Snaps, not so much Imperious, but everybody plays a part. And there has to be
everybody plays a part, right? But if you decide that part gets to exist in your community, you don't get to be bitchy and angry when that part turns around and bites you. It's fucking nature.
You said turn around and bite you or fight you.
Yeah, if you carry the scorpion across the water, and it stings you when you get to the other shore, it's its fucking nature to sting you. It's your fault.
Right.
That is true.
Now, if you didn't know that it was a scorpion and it hid itself like a nice, decent, well put together person in need of help. Hey, Rebecca, how are you doing? Hi.
How did you know that was Rebecca?
Again, that does, sweetheart, the manipulation doesn't work on me. It's not my fault some of you fucking fatherless whores have never heard a man speak.
Oh, don't wait.
What?
Did he just turn into a 90-year-old man?
No, he
Not
he
a
wants to ask for
90-year-old
more.
man.
Don't do that.
No, I'm
You never
sick
go
of it.
full retard.
I'm not full
I
retard.
heard.
Oh, Mel Pandora was the only one.
Yeah, because okay, OG, do you remember like you did this once? Like I'm gonna stop it and be that guy because remember you made a comment about those that one time, like you, yeah, because you're not gonna do it. You can take your anger out on me. I'll be rather. We'll take that.
I'm not taking my anger out on anybody.
Yeah, okay, cool.
If you participate in fatherless activity,
God damn it! You need a sass.
What?
You need a Sasquatch.
Anyway.
I thought you were going to say sarsaparilla. I don't know
No,
what
it's
you
just not. Yeah, cool. No. Fuck it. Yeah, Britney Spears sucks. Carry on.
So moving in, because I misread what Dee said. She said that I do have permission to talk about it. It's absolute bullshit that D7 had anything to do with my docs. That
was it. That she put the article out. That's what.
No, it wasn't even that. It went from she put the Antifa article out to she wrote the article. D7 had nothing to fucking do with that ever.
Yeah, I was like, come on, y'all. Y'all really think D7's sitting around looking for information on OG to put out 10th? Come on, 10th. Like,
no, 10th is doing that because he had, just like Craig being. Here's the thing that pisses me off about RLM, right? She'll say this shit about, oh, OG's feminine, OG's emotional, but then she'll be around people like Craig and Zabalba. Be completely fine with it. It's hypocritical, and it's very hypocritical, and it's a manipulation.
That's actually, ouch. Okay. I didn't see that argument, and I just want to say, as a no debate, bro, you just won the argument. You can just stop now.
Like, you surround yourself with weak men, and anytime a man tells you you're wrong, or says, darling, I feel this way, you get, again, hi, Rebecca. How are you?
But, and I'm not speaking on RLM. I'm saying a women coming onto your panels as a content creator host, it's always a good thing. So
yeah, absolutely. I have no smoke for the women. Just because I say fatherless whore doesn't mean I'm calling every woman a fatherless whore.
That's right.
Like that would be a dumb argument if anybody tried to make it.
Yeah, I agree. I knew I liked you, OG, for a reason.
Brother, I'm gonna say this. Whoa. I'm a special boy, yes, because the things that I have gone through in the past 2 years, no woman could handle, because they happened back to back to back, and 50% of men would have killed themselves. If you want my honest take, so I get to be a little bit sad and a little bit emotional, because there's nothing wrong with a human who's well-adjusted talking about their emotions and feelings. If you can't handle it, stay away. And if you're going to use that against them when they have nothing to lose, expect a fucking fight.
Mm-hmm. Can we go to Andrew Wilson now and just like you'd never talk about this again?
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get there. Yeah. And OG, we'll have to tell you.
Why are you talking on top of me?
Because you're talking while she's talking.
No, I started first. From New Zealand, when I get in, I'm so happy.
Casper, finish your thought, brother. Finish your thought.
No, I was just saying, like, fuck talking. Like, I don't want to talk about drama, dude. No, don't. I'm not telling you what to do.
I think you're not alone there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's like you. I'm gonna tell you the truth because I actually don't care. Like, not like that. I'm saying like I'm tell people the truth, and then I don't have to remember what I said. Because I don't have to remember my lies. And you can't see when you lie. Let me cook for a second. When people on panel lie, and then like not even that. It's like 10th man. It's when let's say I have beef with not with let's say me and Trippy now start having beef. Then Cynthia jumps in because she doesn't like me. So now I have to worry about this cunt, and everyone has bad blood with everyone. Like, this is stupid. And every time somebody likes one match, it's like that guy has a powder keg of fucking homemade TNT. This dude's been waiting to go off, and then everybody has fun. It's like, okay, cool. So this is just fucking reality interactive TV. But it's like, then you lose the audience that Andrew Wilson has that wants to discuss ideas. It's cool. If you want to do drama, we can do drama. You do drama, I go woo-bang in chat. I'm happy. Not you, everyone. It's like, cool. But if you want to have topics, then you can have topics. And here's the funny part. People who like topics tend to have more money. Like, if that's what people care about, huh?
Well, actually, I don't know how long everybody else has been on YouTube.
And
but
do you have I was going to ask you before, you need a sound, like I would picture you having a sound of the ice cream truck.
Oh, man. Damn it. That's one sound effect I don't have.
Yeah,
I have,
get it.
I get that one.
Yeah.
I got some other clowny ones around here somewhere.
But no, Miss Cynthia.
Anyway,
Again, for right now, this is mainly a one-on-one with me and Miss Cynthia until this topic is over. So 10th man hates me because I won't fuck him. I'm just gonna be real. He hates me because I won't fuck him. Literally every person that involved has made fun of me for my looks. Like, oh, I don't want you. Okay, when does that ever come up? Like, when does that ever come up, 10th man? He said it on Dusty's. He's like, you're frumpy. And I'm like, oh, okay. And in my experience, I'm a brat breaker. Every person that feels the need to say that is usually lying. Some of them are correct. Some of them are expressing how they feel. But when it comes up out of nowhere and they feel the need to just say stupid shit and attack people based on their looks, kind of, who are you trying to convince, me or yourself? But D7 had nothing to do with that. It was fucking slanderous, and it was because he needs conspiracy theories. He needs to make it about him. He needs conspiracy theories. He needs to be the victim.
It was me, bro. It was actually my fault. I sent RLM a message asking her like why she took the photo to begin with, and then she exploded, and they never like brought my $5 message up. Just saying like, and I remember, you know what I said? I said it's like if you I said because she was your custodian at one point, right? So she like took care of you when you were young. It's like it's a different level of responsibility, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to talk about personal life, okay, whatever. But it's like you can have somebody younger than you, and it doesn't even have to be such a big age gap. Like you can have somebody 10 years younger than you that you look after growing up, and then you have a level of responsibility. You get what I mean? Like she actually has the auntie thing. Like you bitches want the fucking what do they say? We need a village to help us. Like she was the villager that was meant to look after you.
The village to raise
the matriarch. You get what I mean? Anyway, I'm done.
Yeah, that's Tootie's role in her friend group when she was younger. She'd always take care of the kids. She took care. She changed my diapers like 3 times. And my parents didn't go hang out with. She was friends with my uncle, and my mom was over there like 2 times while my dad was working, and it was a dangerous job site, right? And I couldn't be fucking chilling with him, or I was too young. So she changed my diaper like 2 times.
Small world.
Like,
but that is horrible that they brought D7 into it. That's one of the way it goes. They try to take out your donos, like when people always want to divide, and I just think that's 10th man.
No, that was malice. That was probably just
that was literally 10th man. That was literally 10th man. And RLM fed into it until then she realized the potential money she could make. And then she fucking started walking it back towards the end of her stream. Because then she started she started out trying to sell Tootie and 10th Man to show evidence. Oh, but it's hypocritical when I show evidence. Yeah. Motherfuckers. Again.
Well, if that happened, and I'm defending the fuck my life. If that happened, like they would have leaked it. Okay, if those DS existed, they would have leaked it. Like,
yeah, nothing stays.
Well, it's like Snafu. It's like Snafu when he went on Beth, and when he went on Beth, Aunt Arlen said, "Oh, ladies, since he's blaming you, I want to say that I actually had the docs before Beth gave it to Landry. Bitch, if you had the docs before Beth gave it to Landry, you would have doxed me. You did not dox me until like a week after she gave it to Landry.
Yeah, I said that too.
You stupid motherfucker. We know you by now. And here soon, I will know who gave it to you. Motherfucker.
Yeah. I definitely said that. I said the second Snaps would have got that docs, that would have been everywhere.
And he wants to call me a crybaby. I have every right to be mad. Look at the fucking situation I'm in. Look at the fucking losers that keep attacking me because of stupid, petty bullshit. Landry attacked me because he was jealous that I had a support group. Build a community where you want to help people, and people will fucking help you. I said even before my fire, my community was a place where we could come and chill and help one another and take a respite from this type of fucking bullshit. And that I will purge motherfuckers who do this shit from my community, no matter who it happens to. I said everything from the beginning I was consistent in.
Right.
Everything.
Yes.
So anybody trying to label me with a hypocrite, I literally said at one point in time, if people fucking lie about me, I will show evidence.
Okay.
To the contrary, if I have it. And I fucking mean it. Because I may be an emotional crybaby, according to you women and fucking homosexuals who don't have that, who don't actually understand their feelings, but I'm actually a man. And I mean what the fuck I say, even at my most vulnerable. It's not my fault you people have never seen an actual man before. I'm sorry that I have to be a bad example of it, because I am a bad example of a man, but I'm still an example of a man. There are much better examples. Because there are better lions than me. There are better lions than me. Some lions don't even itch their ass when the fleas bite them. They ignore them. I'm a lion that's fucking got allergies like Tucker, and I'm fucking biting my ball sack and paws because the fleas are all over me. But I still deal with them. I deal with them appropriately. There's several different ways to skin a cat.
You want to know how you want to do it, actually? Do you want like the landing spot? But you have to just trust me. I can cook it for an hour and explain it. You just have to like stop giving that energy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but
there are some lines that don't even give it the energy.
Yeah, but like I told you the ending. Like I can cook it for hours. I'm not kidding. I'm doing the TikTok thing. I speak for too much, right? So it's like the ending is you just stop talking about it. That's it. You just like eliminate that from the end. And then when it comes to forgiveness, this is the huge difference. It's like you can forgive somebody. That doesn't mean you had whatever behavior that you had towards them at the height of your anger even change. It's sure. This is where Christianity and all the other bullshit comes into play, and whatever society, law, blah, blah. I'm just telling you, like, if somebody tells you something that crosses a line, or does an action that crosses the line, you can still interact, which is what Cynthia was trying to get you to do without explaining why it's a good idea. So it's like you can still interact with them. Like Andrew and Flo can absolutely hate each other and have completely opposite, quote-unquote, worldviews. But they can still interact with each other, right? And this is a problem in the Western culture. Like I can give you receipts, okay? You're going to take my word for it. But if you go to Balkans, they can have huge arguments with each other. And the foreigners who move, they'll go there. They go like, I don't get it though. Because like the guy's still going to like drag my ass home drunk. Even though we have completely opposite views because you're neighbors. You're in the same community. Right? So like you can hate each other as long as you respect some basic boundaries in having a civil conversation. Where Flo has, this is my boundary and my moral set. This is what my moral set is no, but I understand what you mean. and they can interact with each other because you need the fucking, like, you're not my enemy, you're my opponent.
Yeah,
Oh my
somebody
God.
needs somebody. Speaking of accountability, this week somebody needs to hold Christine accountable for not healing a Marvel rival and video games in general.
God damn it.
Oh, Outline,
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah,
Outline, you
boy.
got brought up in that Lindsay Austin stuff too, Outline. You got brought up. But you're absolutely right, Angry Casper.
That's how I say it, though, right? It's a joke, okay? Don't worry about it.
And you're right. It's like, dude, not your enemy, it's your opponent. But you still got to step on the tennis court with your opponent.
Yeah, but there needs to be minimal
Really?
civil rules.
You
Do you
guys
want
mean,
just
like-
the ending? Like,
I
I'll
guess
do the
like,
game.
if
Oh,
he's
sorry,
on
go
a stream
Trippy.
with her, you shouldn't, go.
I'm
on
lagging,
it, or-
Trippy. Go, I'm muted.
Like, are you guys saying, like, if he's on a stream with this person that he shouldn't get them, or that he should have respect to, like,
No,
let that
just
person
like-
do their
like,
channel, or
Okay, so, you know, Apple channels.
Hold on. Let me nip all of this in the bud.
Yeah,
I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, Ashtray. It ain't got nothing to do with me, and we're not going to talk about the Lindsay stuff because I'm not peddling in trauma anymore at all. But so
just we've had enough for 2 weeks, okay?
So the thing about it is, it's my show. If I want to have the most horrible motherfucker, if I wanted to have Adolf Hitler on this bitch, I would. Now I know y'all know me, I would love that. Yeah, but y'all would probably think I was terrible, right? But like, I'd be like, yo, Uncle H, I don't give a fuck who would say anything about it, because none of your business. I understand people want to support me. I understand, If you think I'm fucking up, DM me. But don't be holier than thou and cause a bunch of fucking problems, because that's what other people did. That's my honest opinion. A bunch of other people caused a bunch of other problems.
Mm-hmm.
And it was none of their business. Now, they have every right to talk on it because we're public figures. But, and from now on, I'm just gonna tell people, no comment. If it's none of their business, no comment. Now, if they want to tell me, don't bitch, don't complain, don't talk to me about it, that's within their rights. But here's the problem. People don't listen. I told people the minute she set foot over here to Tootie, I said, look, just because I allow you to come back on this panel and I allow you around me does not mean we are friends. It will never be as close as it was. It will never. And we may work together and I can be cordial. We will never be friends again. I said that in public. I said, you stabbed me in the back when I was at my lowest in my life. There are some things that you can never come back from. We can be cordial. We can be nice. But we will not be friends. Said that from the get-go. I say that to Rebecca now. I say that to Beth now. If I am on, I will not go over there and they will not be allowed over here. But if I go somewhere and on a panel they're at, I'm not going to fight with them.
Why am I going to defend people that hate my guts? Can I give you a counter argument?
No, you cannot, because I don't care.
Would you still have a conversation with them though on the other panel? Not yours, not theirs.
That's contextual. Do you mean about this? Do you mean about this? No.
No, I'm speaking. No. I'm speaking like if we're having a good conversation about whatever.
Abortion.
No.
Yes. That is. Okay. Yes, that is literally. That is literally about being a content creator.
Okay. I'm just.
That is part of the job. Yes.
Okay, I agree.
Like there are things that you have to do in any other job that you have that you don't like, that you may even hate.
I hate
it is part of the job. Like for those of you who don't know, who has never created content, who just consume, this is a job.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how many hours you put into it, it is a job.
Yeah, even if you're doing it for free.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like if you still don't have, donation services, whatever. Good God. I'm a little buzzed.
Fair enough. We got
Stupid
enough
weed gummies.
people. We got enough people in here. I think that pretty much covers it. I think that pretty much
Yeah,
covers
that
it all.
was it.
Okay.
That was all I really.
It sounds like you're being fair to me.
I mean, there's that third person that, and I've pretty much stopped protecting them. People know who they are. I just promised them I'd never make content out of them, and I don't want to make it a habit of dropping their name.
I knew it was kinetic kill, man. Damn.
Absolutely. But that person did a bunch of manipulating and backstabbing bullshit before the docs was dropped, before everything happened. So,
and D7 Natifa. Wait, Ninti. What is it? Natifa.
She's none Tifa because she didn't have anything to do with it.
So I gotta stay away from D7.
So, and honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Snafu Snaps is being Snafu Snaps.
Yeah.
Retard 10th man's gonna be a retard 10th man that's gonna get drunk, bitch everybody out, make threats, and they go, "I'm sorry," and y'all are gonna forgive him. Y'all aren't gonna say anything, and then y'all are gonna expect people like me to be cordial and be nice for entertainment. When I'm just gonna tell him he is a piece of shit and he can go fuck himself. And then he's going to spurg about it and cry, and then you are going to be entertained and you're going to be happy.
I don't really want to be like connected to y'all here.
Oh,
no, I'm talking. If people,
I know.
If the shoe fits, wear it. If it don't, it ain't to you.
Yeah, because
I'm talking about the community. I'm talking about the community as a whole. The community as a whole is the reflection of the majority.
I can't stand this shit, man. Like I hear him once in a while do that, and I'm like, okay. I'll say
me and Cynthia call him out. Cynthia's the funny little Miss Littlefinger. I gotta come at you. Miss Littlefinger.
Did you see Donna's comment? That shit is hilarious. She said, "Shit, we're the ones creating all the content. We are just allowing you to narrate what's going on."
There you go.
Hell yeah. Donna's a real one. Donna's a real one. Chat.
Dude.
Average chat W.
Very true about Donna. Donna's cool.
Oh yeah, I was on it in that back chat so quick.
On RLMs?
No. Andrew was Flo.
Oh yeah, no.
You were talking about to call me Little Miss Littlefinger.
Yeah, little Miss Littlefinger. Even little Miss Littlefinger was just sitting there observing, taking notes. I already know she had that notebook probably caught on fire that day, boy. You know, you was
like, "Woo, is that the real Andrew?" So I immediately checked, and it was. I was like, "Oh shit!"
I didn't even fucking
suggestion, Cynthia, like a prophecy, because I kind of tend to know miss. I'm telling you now, like that book will be the end of you. Like if you're actually doing that, like taking notes on people, that will be like
the end of her, bro. She's gonna sell that bitch to Hollywood. She's gonna sell that bitch to Hollywood.
I played up my 2021 notebooks the other day. Shut up.
Shit, that bitch is gonna sell her collection.
Yeah, that is like let me cook for a second. Yeah, I'm kind of done with panels, to be like honest. OG, it's like, but go ahead, Cynthia. I'm done.
I mean,
no, it was gonna be something that would have like enlightened you, and clearly it's an opinion that you would have never heard. And now it's gonna be the coolest thing you will never know.
Hey, focus. Okay, look, focus, breathe, let shit go. Flo doesn't use me for content. I don't provide him any content. In fact, he's been very gracious to me when he could have been a dick and been like, "All right, look, OG,
right,
fuck you, bitch. I'm making money off of you, so you can fuck off with that bullshit." So I'm trying to make sure that everything that has been accused of me that isn't true has been addressed and has been addressed as fairly as possible. Yeah. And I have been as open and honest as possible with my opinions on it. And I'll give a quick synopsis. No, I didn't burn my house down for the insurance money. I'm white trash and don't have insurance. If go ahead.
I had to correct that because when 10th Man kept saying stuff about how come he didn't have insurance, it costs less than da 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 da. I reminded him that you had an old house that wasn't insurable.
Yeah, we still had aluminum wiring.
Yeah, I did. I didn't know what wiring you had. I knew you had a wiring, but I didn't want to get it wrong. So I did say you need to stop staying that narrative because that's simply not true. It was they couldn't get insurance, and so I did correct that.
Guess what? OG. I killed my mom. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Thank you for the road.
According to Speakeasy, I killed my mother.
That's crazy.
When he said that to me, I said, "Hey, don't be telling people how am I going to finish eating her body if the cops come here early."
That's crazy. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, brother man. But again, yeah, no, I didn't burn my house down. I'd be in prison if I did that. That's still arson, even if you own it, because it puts people in danger.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yes. 10th Man's retarded. D didn't have anything to do with my docs coming out. The people that were involved in this, except for Chuck. Chuck's exonerated. Chuck's always had my back through thick and thin. Everybody else. I mean, Chuck, and don't get me wrong, Chuck did. I did, and I've told Chuck this 1,000,001 times. So y'all can try to drive a wedge between me and Chuck if you want. But I told Chuck this 1,000,000 times. I think you wanted to participate in the gossip just as much as the women did. But you didn't intend to hurt. You didn't intend to hurt me. You didn't intend for anything to come out about it. And Chuck has had my back, has helped me out, and has done everything he can to be there and be a friend. The rest of them haven't. They've lied. They stabbed me in the back. They tried to separate me from the people that supported me financially. They try to separate me from the people that supported me through the shit. Me and Arlim, I have no ill will towards her. Don't care. She's just a liar and a snake, just like Tootie and Beth. I've proven this on more than one occasion. My only issue with Tootie and Beth is they don't want to take up accountability, and they let people like Snafu, which completely destroys their credibility, come on their show and say, "Oh, I had this docs before Beth did, even though you didn't release it before Beth." And just no accountability. They did nothing wrong. They're willing to shift blame and throw anybody under the bus. That's pretty much it. Also, I don't know if I said this in the synopsis. D didn't have anything to do with the docs. She was accused. D, that's fucking retarded. This is just people trying to separate me between the people that have helped me and shift blame. Oh. That and 10th Man being the usual homosexual fucking clout chasing retard.
Unlike us, heterosexual retards.
Well, yeah, but he gets angry when I point out he's a homosexual.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to give him my boy. In his words, I don't want to give him my velvety boy.
I was like, why does he keep saying homosexual?
Because that spat we got in, and I said what I said, he didn't like it, and he thinks anytime I say homosexual, I'm calling him other things.
The F slur.
The F slur and the F slur and the F slur in a PDF, and I'm just having fun with it because he loses his fucking mind. And it's funny, he thinks he won that war with me. I beat his ass. Like I destroyed him in that fucking war. Do you know how I did it? He's a brat. I'm a brat breaker. I literally ignored him and let him fucking throw himself on the floor and throw a fucking tender tantrum.
Yeah. Well, like we've had our, in my little area, YouTube or whatever, you've probably even seen some of the people since you were 12 or whatever when you were watching my channel.
I was an evil, racist, right wing fucking information OPSEC gatherer at a young age. It's not my fault.
Like you might have met or you might have seen the guy I'm talking about on there. We had our own catty gay guy. Back in the day. And yeah, he was responsible for some of the worst behaviors out of that area of YouTube. Like, dude, he made streams with people's names in the title, and like, I hope they, DIE in the title.
The taco truck
The
cometh. The taco truck cometh.
Like, dude, we had this guy that used to go around simultaneously, right? And this other dude, he was constantly pulling people into like Discord at 4, 5, 6 in the morning because he was gonna finally do it. You know those kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it if you don't talk to me. I'm gonna. Anyway, he's still around. Nobody's been talking to him. You know what I mean?
Base. That's how you deal with those people. You ignore them. You starve them of attention.
He was the he was the gay dude's like. It was
the taco truck cometh. Welcome,
when I witnessed that shit.
Welcome, AC. How are you doing, bro?
Anyway,
Beaner. What's up, guys?
What up, AC?
What's up, AC?
Our little catty gay guy, though, OG, he kept saying, and this is why I quit going around his channel. He kept saying that he liked young Puerto Rican boys, and people just let it fly. So I just left. I never went back on his channel. I'm like, what is this? No, see, and he was a piece of shit. This guy, his name was Sir Adamantine. I can say that because he passed away.
But it was the sleeping pills,
and he was one of them behind the scenes nasty ass motherfuckers. So like, say two people were fighting and he talked to them for however many years, doesn't matter. He's at that point not their friends anymore because he knew he could make money with the drama on his channel. And he would make such fucked up titles, like YouTube probably would have banned his channel in modern day. But he always deleted them after we were done being live.
Fair enough. AC, I'm gonna take your profile picture, right? And I'm gonna make a T-shirt that says "The Taco Truck Cometh." All right, I'll give you 25% of the profits.
If you can make money on it, I'm down for it.
All right, bet. Let's go.
I told you.
Donna, I was never accused of being, well, I don't know if I was accused of being a government agent. You may have saw something, but Josh outed me as a government agent. Josh was like, yeah, Orthodox guy, one of the boys back at Langley, one fucking day on somebody else's stream. Like, Josh, you don't shut the fuck up.
That's a friend thing, though. That's a good joke.
Yeah, but let's see here. Fuck, I think I closed out a Flow show. Fuck, I did. I had this pulled up.
I heard you were going over something tonight. That's
yes.
why.
Yeah, we have enough people here to go over it. Fucking Andrew Wilson came over and tried to fucking shake Flo the fuck down, like mafioso style.
Like for money or just shake him
no info.
Information. For evidence. Oh yeah, information.
For evidence.
Ooh, I wonder if it's got something to do with something I might have done.
It's
I can't,
this,
Sarah.
Hey.
Oh,
shit. Like I'm called with a couple of other people and stuff. I'm just gonna leave, okay? And I'm gonna end up probably being the only guy in the Crucible corner, so just echo away and shit. I'm not doing this.
Oh, I don't want to do drama either. I think that's what he was saying.
Oh, this isn't drama.
With his accent, I can't understand him.
Wait, hold on. I'm lost here. What the fuck happened?
I don't know.
Andrew Wilson came over and had a conversation with Flo.
Right.
And it was completely like a mob boss shakedown.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
like I've got you an offer you can't refuse. You'll debate me. You'll debate me. And you'll give me. I'll let you debate me, and you'll give me the information of Sarah's lawsuit and tell me who may or may not have helped her deal with.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to be friends again.
Hey, do you think it's weird how they both got a text message from the other person saying, "Would you be interested in a debate?" Or is that something that other person would randomly just ask Flo?
Does anybody know Random Australian?
He was just up on my channel.
I was gonna say,
buddy, man. With everything going on, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let people I don't know up on this one.
I don't care.
I didn't have an issue with the guy. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't know him or that I know him when I don't. But he was respectful on my channel. We were hanging out and stuff. When God Soldier showed up at my channel, and so it's up to you if you want to let him up. But he was up on my channel. I didn't have any problems with the guy.
I'm just not gonna let people I don't know up. Yeah. Oh, 10th man said that because I was talking about fucking databases. Yeah. So a little bit of foreshadowing here. Like I started saying this sounds like, It's Afraid, the meme from Starship Troopers, where the guy walks up to the brain bug, puts his hand, was like, "It's afraid," when Andrew Wilson was in chat.
I know that.
Because like he was like, "Oh, you want to tell me anything?" Started kind of bargaining, trying to get the information, but I'm not going to go over that. That's too long because it's like an hour-long conversation here. But I find this very strange. Immediately cozy up to that fucking Osborne fucker, whatever his name is.
Who?
That dude that they've been making fun of, the Chris has been making fun of for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. Fucking Shapiro or something.
Shapiro, yeah. What's up, Andrew?
Hey, how you doing? How's that treating you, Dusty?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Just living the dream, man. Having a little
A Cash App always does loosen up and lube up the entry holes, I mean the entryways,
You're very right. Yes, a Cash App.
a $20 Cash App lets me know you're serious and you're at least invested in porn bombing. Either way.
I can right quick. He's drunk and he's angry drunk, isn't he?
I don't know. I'm not gonna talk shit on Andrew Wilson because I've been neutral so far. I've called out the shitty bullshit from all sides.
You know what?
Well, it's not about like, oh shit. It's not about being neutral. It's just calling what's factual. If he sounds drunk, I mean, he sounds drunk. I haven't heard this, so this is new to me.
I just what I heard so far.
See, that's the thing. Like, if it's not factual, right? If it's opinion based, which most of the stuff I talk about is my opinion, that's why I say neutral, and I just call out how I see it. Nothing is presented as a fact because I don't know.
You know what's weird is I've been semi-neutral with Andrew too. Like, I've only tried to help. These people should take the hint anyway.
He did give Dusty $100 super chat after the fucking mafioso sit down.
Oh, so he did a flex. You're not supposed to wave your money around when you're in the mob, okay? But I forgot what I was gonna say. That gummy kicked in.
Casper, you left, brother. You can come back. I don't know what the fuck you're mad about now. Like I don't. You got to communicate clear. Slow down, reassess, and communicate, brother. I don't know what you said. I heard robber. I'm the only one in the Crucible's corner.
Rebel,
I'm gone.
rebel.
I'm sorry that you're angry, brother. I do still owe you an apology. So before the stream, I want you to come up and let me give it to you.
Damn, you're gonna dangle the apology in front of his face like that?
Well, he can come up and get it now. I'm assuming he's wanting to chill out.
Okay. Or not. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, dangle it.
All right. $30 super chat, and you'll get your apology.
That's thinking like a capitalist.
Yeah, that's why I came over the stream actually, is because Tacos DM'd me, but he made it seem like you wanted to do a debate.
He just hit me with the random request. I said sure, I'd be happy to do it.
So I'm gonna slow it down so you can actually hear his voice.
All right,
but
well,
no. What are you trying to get closure on, or what's the? I feel like you're asking questions in a direction, and I don't really know where it is.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of things that I'm not sure how they went down on the opposite end. So the timeline of this thing, for instance, in the suit.
He doesn't sound drunk.
No,
this
he doesn't.
is at 4:00 in the morning, and the only reason he probably sound drunk was because I had it sped up like 1.5 speed.
Maybe, yeah. Sorry. Okay, Andrew does not sound drunk. Hey, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
She just like flat out lies in it, and she says that after she had gotten all that cuckable stuff and the cuckable merch, she claims that she lost all the subs because I said that she sent those pics. But
See,
did you cut out there?
At least do it.
I haven't.
God soldier speak.
What up? What up?
All right, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, brother, man. I don't give a shit about the drama you got going on. I don't give a shit about any other shit. So if you're here to fight with AC or Jamie, if he comes up,
I'm not here to fight with. I like AC and I like Jamie. I like you.
All right, well, if you,
Here we go.
I like all you little bitch ass motherfuckers. Even Dusty.
Bye.
I was gonna say.
I didn't even do anything.
I don't know what it actually says. And we lost you.
By the way, AC, I appreciate when you came on stream when we was talking about all this drama when it was going down.
Mm-hmm.
You said some impactful shit, and I've been thinking about my conversations with you, Jamie, Dennison, Ike. I don't know if you know Ike, and a couple other people, and I think I handled the situation pretty well, given that afterwards. So I appreciate you, broski.
Yeah.
Andrew disappeared for like 5-10 seconds here.
Hey, you're back.
all right, I tried it on the Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll be a little better.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm mostly just confused about the timeline. When did you learn that she was actually going to file a suit?
Probably December.
Okay, so she knew she was going to do it in December. How soon after the stream where I was reacting to her wearing my merch half naked did she let you know that she was going to do that?
However long December was after that. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
That
Gotcha.
was that merch or the cuckable thing was that was at the beginning of December, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah. And then I did a response stream to it, and then that's when she claims all the damages, but she had already lost all the subs long before that. So that's the like, I get it. I understand the point is like cost creator money or whatever. I get the revenge aspect of it, but I don't actually understand the sensibility aspect of it. So what if you sue a large creator, why the fuck would other creators want to work with you, dude? I don't actually understand the logic behind this.
And that's why I said I think it's about not taking an L, because there's a lot of it does not make sense. That's being one of the aspects.
God soldier, $10 to Cash App, grease the entry hole. I mean, doorway, because I'm not putting up with your bullshit. I'm trying to cover something.
I'm gonna take off, y'all. Hey guys, have a good night. Sorry, I didn't know anything about what happened. I haven't been watching anything today.
That's fair. That's fair. You might want to stay here for this trippy. It's kind of fuck. It's not that long.
I gotta go to bed, dude. I'm about to start drooling.
You're about to pull a fucking a God soldier.
I took a weed gummy like hours ago, so yeah, I don't want to like put my head,
hit that honk.
After all this time on YouTube, I don't need that clip to be a thing right now.
You want to hit a nightish and fall asleep on cam.
Oh God!
As someone that has fallen asleep on air, I gotta say, at least I didn't do it on cam. So
fair enough.
That makes sense. Yeah, y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Let me know more. Let me know more in DMs, or I'll just rewatch this. And
I got you.
Ladies and I'm a clown.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for an hour and 30 minutes. I aim to please and give entertainment. If you guys appreciate the conversation, entertainment value, and whatever else, please consider donating. I'm posting the Cash App, Ko-fi, and Stream Elements in the chat. All donations help. Thank you. Thank you all.
Love it.
Yeah, it's just bizarre. It literally, I can't even wrap my head around it. It's like, why would anybody want to deal with you if the day you stop dealing with them, they're going to get a lawsuit? You know what I mean?
I don't know how much you watch her, but she's been doing a lot of shit that doesn't make sense logically.
Yeah, well, I get that, but it's like even intuitively, it just seems so stupid. Like, why would somebody want to deal with you after that? I never.
So for context, the whole time like this conversation was going on, I was kind of like talking shit in the chat. I was like, "This sounds like a setup. It's Afraid." And then fucking me and Miss Cynthia was talking about it, and she was like, "This does not make any sense." What is it you said, Miss Cynthia?
He came. Well, in a few minutes, Flo's gonna ask him, Where's the court case filed through? And he's like, "Oh." And Andrew was like, "Oh, I don't really want to talk about it. It's an ongoing case." Yet he was there asking about things that pertain to the case. So that was like a red flag to me.
Base.
I guess I never understood the actual motivation here, because people call her, Sarah, way worse shit than anything I've ever said to her. You know,
yeah, but your word carries way more weight than anybody else talking shit about her.
Well, I don't know about that. Like, it only carries weight with my audience, right? Like, that's the thing that's funny, is like, she never lost her audience. She lost my audience. Right. And her audience stayed. It's just there's a stark contrast between, you know, a fucking 7 to 10,000 live viewed stream and a 35 live viewed stream, right? but that's her core audience is like the same 20, 30, 40 people, right? She didn't lose any of them.
I mean, I think that she's alienated the rest of them on her own. And you know, audiences overlap. So
sure. Yeah, they do, but
oh my God, Miss Cynthia.
What?
I forgot Hooves in the basement and he's gone now.
Who's that?
Hooves.
Oh my gosh. He's been in the basement?
No,
Oh,
no, like I don't know when he left, but I just forgot him in the basement. I feel so bad now because I told him I'd bring it back up.
Oh, I think he was saying that he was gonna leave earlier. I don't know. It's okay.
I mean, I'm pretty confident that she had about that many when you know, before any of the drama happened. She was averaging, you know, about 30 or 40 people per live stream.
I don't recall what she was at before you. Right. Obviously, you brought her numbers up quite a bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was 100% due to my influence. There's no ifs ands or buts about that. The proof is when I stopped dealing with her, all of that left, right? So it's like clearly it was my influence that brought those people in, but it didn't ever seem to me like her audience left her though. That's the bizarre part. Is I'm like, okay, look, you still have the exact same thing you came into the relationship with. You left with the same shit that you came into it with. So,
I mean, that's subjective, I suppose. But I will say, and I mean, I know that you won't disagree. I can talk shit and it will have an effect. You can talk shit and it will have more of an effect, right? So,
well, not really. Well, here, let me counter this real quick. If I talk shit to my audience about you, probably not going to do much for your audience, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So then that would be the same thing with her. It's like if I talk shit about her, maybe my audience won't like her, but it doesn't do anything for hers.
Wrong.
What's up, Ashtray?
I think that when we do have these, like if you and I were having a beef and it was a Flo and an Andrew, like we're gonna go watch Andrew to see what he says about Flo, and Andrew's people are gonna come watch Flo to see what he says about Andrew, right? Because he was saying it's not going to make that big a difference on the audience, right?
So here,
I mean, it's going to depend on a couple of things. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead. Everybody's already heard my take. You're new. I'm interested in yours.
I was just gonna say, like, it would depend on how it would depend on the content creator and how they present the content, right? Like, if you have a content creator that just talks shit, doesn't show any of like the clips, like go over the content themselves, chances are they're just going to go by his word. If you have a content creator that goes over the that doesn't go over the content and says, "Oh, yeah, they were talking shit, and you know they don't really, you know, they don't do this and they don't say that, and they're wrong for this." Chances are people are going to reach out and like, I kind of want to see that content. Okay. I kind of want to see what the other side of the argument is. I don't know. Just for me, I would think there's a lot more to this.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I think there's more to this that's happening right now. We're watching on panel, right? But the thing is, most of the Crucible pick-me's don't give a fuck about the argument, right? They don't care. If Andrew says something, they go. Now, there are people that are tangentially related to the Crucible that I fuck with and I rock heavy with, and they might care about both sides of the argument just to correct things on their side or just to correct people. But just to correct people when they're wrong, you know, because they're good people. But yeah.
Well, he's really driving this audience thing. He's making sure he push. It almost feels like he's trying to create a narrative.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to create the narrative because he's trying to prove that he couldn't have caused her damage because it was his audience. Because the thing is, if you and you'll pick up on this, the entire defense of Andrew seems that it is completely hinged on Sarah being able to claim damages. If she can prove damages, she can win, right? And that's the thing. He's betting. His whole argument is going to be, I would bet my bottom dollar is going to be, I couldn't have caused you damages because it was my audience supporting me, supporting you. That makes sense.
Right.
You're not damaged because I leave. I was a tangential part of your show and success. And we no longer decided to work together. So that was just a natural byproduct of me not going over there, because those earnings are not guaranteed. It's not contractually obligated. It's not something that she works for that she's entitled to. So you can't prove damages there. What he's going to be hard pressed is the brigading that took place.
The what?
What the brigading? The basically telling people to go unsubscribe or insinuating.
Oh, okay.
That did happen,
right?
And I think that he's afraid that she's going to be able to prove that, and I think that he wants to get information from Flo because he wants to countersue people who helped Sarah set this up if he does win, or he wants that as leverage over those people to try to get them to turn against Sarah. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like that's it's bizarre to me. Yeah, of course, if you have a falling out with a person you depend on their audience 100%, and they leave, their audience is going to go with them. That's just how it works, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I hear what you're saying. I guess I don't. Yeah. It sounds like you're trying to I guess I don't know what you're looking for here, right? Like, is it your audience? Is it her audience? I think that the fallout demonstrated whose audience it was more. However, prior to that, it was both y'all's audience.
Well, I mean, it was still my audience, right? So if we look pre my influence on Sarah's channel, she didn't have any fucking audience, right? She just didn't have anything. She had no.
And that right there, I do. Yeah. Gosh, I want you to join. By the way, that right there, to me, this is him trying to establish a narrative. I wouldn't be surprised if you would see this stream played in court or in a deposition at least.
And you're What's Up, Cynthia, and I'm Orthodox Guy.
That's the funny part. Yeah, somebody's paid to change our ways.
But yeah,
bodega. Get your why you at one of them weird pointy hat fucking temple? Get your white Christian ass the fuck away from this, Satan.
You're right. He's definitely because he's focusing on that was my audience, right? And you can agree she didn't have an audience before.
And this is where I start. This is where I started messaging Flo. Like, this is a fucking setup, bro. He's literally trying to get you, at minimum, he's trying to use you in the fight against Sarah because you were her biggest supporter before y'all's falling out.
Well, ally.
At minimum, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get him to say something that completely destroys Sarah's argument and agree to something that he can hold over Sarah to get her to dismiss. I think that the dismissal didn't go through and the website just hadn't updated yet, is why this conversation's happened. I could be wrong. That's my thought.
He's panicked. He's definitely panicked.
I wouldn't say panicked. I would say unsure.
Okay.
He knows there's a possibility of losing, and if he struggles, he wants to make other people pay as well.
I agree. You're right.
She was running 30, 40 live viewers tops. Same shit she's running right now.
Right.
So I'm not sure that she actually lost anything. Well, I mean, I guess she lost access to my audience, but it was never hers anyway. So that's but yeah, so I guess I don't actually understand what the motivational aspect is. It's like, again, people have said way worse shit about her than what I said for sure.
For sure.
So there's got to be some pound of flesh thing, because these cases, especially these types that she filed, they basically never win. Basically never. So I don't know.
Defamation is hard to prove.
Well, especially this one, like,
I don't know. Him trying to get Dusty to agree right there. Something just caught my attention. Let me run it back a little bit.
This one is particularly.
For sure.
So there's got to be some pound of flesh thing, because
the pound of flesh, the revenge. He kept hitting on that, and I wonder if there's a legal precedent. I'll pull up the chat after, or if you know a spot, post it in here, and I'll do it. I might have to run my boy outside though, but that's the thing. I wonder if there's a legal precedent that if somebody's doing something for revenge, if it can get thrown out or dismissed.
Go walk Tucker.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be watching on my phone.
Like these cases, especially these types that she filed, they basically never win. Basically never. So I don't know.
Defamation is hard to prove.
Well, especially this one. Like this one is particularly bad. It's just not a good case. So it's like I don't even understand what the point was. Because then you get into counterclaims and everything else. It's like I just don't get it. So I guess what I was wondering from you, because you were there from the beginning, DMing back and forth and talking with her, what were her actual motivations here?
When she talked to me, she always presented it as actually having a case, right? Like, he actually damaged me. Like I said, I think that it's ego driven. But people's own ego is something they can't see. So I'm speculating at it. But she always presented it as, exactly what I think the lawsuit claimed. That you damaged her, you did that you caused her financial losses.
Good. That's a good flow. Good deal.
Can I ask, Can I ask where the case is at, or if it's at anywhere?
Yeah, there's public filings on it that you can look up. Obviously, I can't talk about it publicly, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was gone by June. That's for sure. It just wouldn't surprise me.
Gone by June.
But it's just like, see, I had a counter theory. See, my theory was that she was going to bank on haters to fund it for her, and she didn't realize that trolls don't have any money. So,
that could be the case.
So that's why I was asking you. Just asking you for your unique insights as a person who you were in the inn with her at the time.
Right. I'm sure you've noticed at this point that she has falling outs with everybody around her.
Yeah, remember when you predicted me and Rob were going to have a falling out? You kind of ate shit on that one, though.
Yeah, I can eat that one. It's not too late yet.
Yeah, you kind of ate shit on that one, but I don't think so. I don't think it'll happen. I think it would have happened by now. We've been doing business for 5 years. I think it would be. I think it would be difficult, man.
No,
I do. Nothing's impossible, right? I guess one of us could turn on a dime, but
you can make business or friendships out of business associates, but it's hard to do it the other way around. And it sounds like you did it the other way around. You were friends first, and then you became into a business relationship.
Yeah, that's probably correct. It's hard to untangle because it all happened at the same time. You know what I mean? But when I'm talking about doing business, you're just talking about things like co-streaming and stuff like this. You know what I mean? You're not talking about like you go into business and form an LLC together in order to formulate and sell a product. That's not the same kind of business relationship.
Right.
So,
but yeah, I guess that's what I'm asking is, for the unique insights.
But where I was.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, dang it. I was writing notes. He says it's going to be gone by June. I don't know. We'll see. And then he's reiterating like, hey, we're in our business. We just co-stream together. If this case gets dropped, he's trying to do something.
That's the thing. I see a countersuit
Yeah.
lawsuit with other people involved. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Side note, content creator host, be careful on what you say.
Well, the thing about it is, he was very specific on wanting to know about the Thorpes. And
Yeah,
like,
I didn't. I mean, I'm sorry. I was taken by that, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, he kept going on about the Thorpes. He was very adamant, wanting to know, was there anybody else to have anything to do with this? So if he's not planning a countersuit, he's probably going to try to get them to turn against Sarah. Yeah, I know he thinks Ben told her to do it. Like, everybody knows that. But why does he care? Because he only needs proof of that if he plans on suing Ben.
See, I didn't know any of that part about the Thorpes. I didn't keep up with this.
I was going with that is I was going to say that she handled all of her personal relationships and it's like kind of with the expectation of falling out. So I probably have less useful information than what you would assume. As far as communication,
really got on my nerves today, and I can articulate this quite well. Jeff Bezos,
them talk,
but you forget to sort. That's not if you got to manage your fucking.
Bro, Hooves pissed me off with this fucking goddamn meandering river of nothingness. Like
truck drivers like you, it's not as simple as you seem.
Seriously.
Well, what?
Hooves is down for 12 minutes. That means at 08 after. You're eligible to return unless somebody pays to buy him up after. Thank you, Casper, for the donut.
So
anyways,
people think the Thorpes had something to do with why she did what she did. Interesting.
There's a rumor that Ben encouraged her to do it. And that helped her plan out how to do it and what to do. I don't see how that matters unless he's trying to sue Ben.
Right.
I think Andrew. I don't think the debate was actually the attempt at leverage here. I think he threw down the gauntlet. He threw down the gauntlet and kind of let Flo know, hey, I'm in this lawsuit. Give me this information, and I'll spare you if there's any countersuits. This is what, to me, this is what this was right here. The debate was just the icebreaker to have the conversation.
Oh my gosh, and Flo's covering the YouTube content creator who got sued for $17.5 million. And keep in mind, Andrew popped up like at 3:30 in the morning. Like, Andrew's up because he's down here in Texas now. So it was 3:30 in the morning when he popped up.
Thank you, darling. And if you have any questions about the drama that I was involved in earlier, that's the entire first hour of the show. Crazy Mama, I implore you, actually, please go check those out because there was some misinformation spread that me and Miss Cynthia go over. And you'll get my point of view. I know some things me and you may disagree on, but I'll probably send you this in a message as well with a link to the video. But please go check that out, darling. I appreciate it. I don't trust this. Has he risen?
Who's Navy Bray?
I don't know.
Yes, I have risen in a pagoda.
Fear.
Base, let's go. Asian Jesus. What's your take on this, brother?
Oh, yeah. Did his mic go out?
He may have. He may have
people or leverage or
I think he's cutting in and out.
Your signal's cutting in and out.
I don't care, Angry Casper. You can come back up here, but Spurg it out in the chat.
No. I like when Casper Spurg because my engagement goes through the roof. Like look. Did you motherfuckers hit the like button? All right.
I don't care, Angry Casper. I don't care.
Hey.
What happened to the video?
I am typing. My bad.
Oh.
My bad. I'm sorry. Bad form.
Yeah, she basically told me when it was presented to me. Like I said, I haven't seen the actual filing. The information I was given was sterilized, and by that I mean she told me basically a press release version of it.
Gotcha. What happened with all the cuckable stuff? What was all that about? How did all that come about?
Bro, this part right here, I was fucking tight, like exclamation point, caps lock, tight text, and that's like, shut the fuck up. No, I didn't actually do that. I was like, bro, this is a setup for sure now.
Oh yeah,
because
and then you and I in the back going crazy on our stuff.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, Andrew was talking about definitely that this was a copyright issue for sure, like the cuckable shit.
Yeah, see, I thought that was too.
Me and Dennison discussed that, right, Casper? And you're not wrong, but there are several caveats to that would have to be explained in detail. Men getting their own whales. Cleaner's not here to defend his honor. All right, D, it's not fair. Wilsons are fishing, but I'm not sure fishing a counterclaim. I think finding for something else. Well, what would that other thing be? That's the question. I think I'm pretty informed after the conversation Dennison and I had. And I'll say this before we move on. Men going their own way. Did you hear my whole spiel, by the way, Crazy Mama, about checking out the earlier beginning of the beginning of the thing, the beginning of the show about the misinformation? Anyway, Casper, I'm gonna make this brief. All right. Me and Dennison talked about MGTOW and what it means to be for a man to go his own way, and it means men to have his own shit together, men to try to find their own way, their own stability, their own safety, their own happiness before trying to support others. And that's pretty much in line with what me and Ike's talked about. Almost all the philosophies that I've read, like what I was describing was the majority of like the pickup artists and negative people. So I'm not wrong. You're not wrong. Dennis is not wrong. There was misunderstanding and bad communication. We all need to get better at communicating with one another. If anything this week, everything this week has showed me this. And again, that's the extremely chopped down version. It's not exactly what I mean, but it gets the point across.
I just plugged it into AI. The cuckable was my idea. The cartoon thing was her idea. The parody mug was my idea.
What about all the?
That's what I'm saying on this. By the way, like he was very public, very calculated, very crazy.
Her taking her clothes off, wearing the jacket shit. What was the score on that?
That's her.
She just decided to do that for no particularly good reason.
Yeah, I actually thought it was a dumb troll because I was like, who would be mad about a girl getting naked and doing that?
Well, I mean, it was a dumb troll for another reason too, which, but I won't get into why. But when you, you didn't help
right there,
you didn't help her with any of those images.
Well, you got a comment on that?
Right there, that's him gonna do the cuckable trademark or something because he was like, "Oh, other things," but we won't get into it. That was a telling sign.
True. That crossed my mind, but Andrew's smarter than me. He's very smart, and I. What's up? What is up, Pharmacat? And I tend to war game out in the open. Right. I don't think Andrew would war game out in the open unless he's just a fucking retard like me. That's too autistic for his own good.
See, I'm with Trippy here. Trippy says, "Yup, Andrew's fishing, but y'all should let Dusty cook." I'm just saying. He needs a little time.
Oh no, Dusty did amazing. Like he had me in the first half, and then I was like, oh, thank God.
And nobody interrupted but Who's.
Yeah, Who's.
Okay, yeah, just curious. I just want to know. That's all. I'm just trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out, how involved you were with all that stuff with her.
That's reasonable. I was aware of it before it happened, and then while it was going on. I didn't have anything to do with the jacket thing. Like I said, I actually thought it was a bad troll.
Yeah, it was a bad troll, but yeah. So you because there was a stream that you did where you alluded to the fact that you did assist her with that.
I don't recall that.
Oh, where you said that you had helped her with the AI airbrush her stomach or some shit.
No, I accused her of airbrushing her stomach. I didn't help her with it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Because I wanted her to stand up and show her abs on camera. I find it hard to believe that somebody could be that proud of their abs, but never show them. Aside from sterilized images.
Yeah, I don't know what the case is on that, or I guess maybe care ultimately. I don't really care. There wouldn't even be a conversation I'd be having about her, except that she decided to file a suit. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to untangle and figure out, timeline version, motivation. I'll give you my view, right? So it doesn't seem like I'm just trying to pull info out of you.
Timeline and motivation are two
right. That
very
sounds like
important things in a countersuit or a lawsuit to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's up? What's up, Distant Lights?
Which obviously you're not keen on giving me, but I'm not going to go after you, by the way, if that's what you're concerned about. It's literally just because I want to know.
Right.
But I don't think Sarah's particularly smart. I think she's fucking stupid. I think she's a very stupid woman. So I don't think that she acted on her own accord here, just her. I think that there was probably multiple people who were involved with her, assisting with convincing her to do this very stupid thing. Now, this isn't me saying that she's a woman and so therefore she had no accountability. The opposite, actually. This is me saying, not only do I think she's accountable, but I think that there was likely other people who were involved assisting her with this bogus suit. So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. And you may be right. As far as I know, there wasn't.
It did flow. Flow's the best.
You said C. Is there something you want to point out?
I was just saying. I'm talking like he was just saying. Oh, I'm just looking for anybody that was involved in helping her with that cuckable stuff. And he's like, yeah, no, it wasn't me. I don't know. As far as I know, nobody else was involved. That's right.
No means no, 10th man. I mean Trippy. God damn.
Do you agree that she's arrogant?
Yeah, but she's also stupid. So it's like, so if you can be stupid and you can be arrogant, you can be those things at the same time. But the thing is like, here's what's bizarre about it.
Mm-hmm.
She markets herself as having a blood sport debate channel with rough and tumble and drama and all that shit. The first rule that drama streamers adopt is never to engage in lawfare, because it almost never works, and it ends up you end up the butt of the joke ultimately, right?
Right.
For damages or whatever else. It's almost an unspoken rule. In fact, now I think it's even a spoken rule. It's just like you just don't engage in lawfare.
Oh hell no, Trippy. But Ms. Donna says that right there. He answered the question. Said he had nothing to do with the photo. Then Andrew said you didn't have anything to do with the airbrushing of the photo like an authority figure.
Mm-hmm.
I would have pissed my pants laughing if Dustin be like, "What the fuck are you, a cop?"
Right.
It's bizarre to me that she did the provocative thing and put herself half naked with a bastardized version of my logo and made a cartoon and all this shit. She was as provocative as possible, and then when somebody responds, instant lawsuit.
You think
that's
Is that your ashtray?
Wow.
What's up, you sexy bitches?
What's up? What you think? What you think, AC? You said, "Wow, what you thinking?"
I'm thinking of free speech, freedom of expression. I mean, I get you're trying to protect your brand, but at the same time, like, parodies fall under free speech, don't they?
Absolutely.
They do within a certain. They do within a certain context, depending on copyright.
A good lawyer can make anything stick.
Well, it's true, but
so I guess the thing that crosses my mind when I'm listening to this is like, what's the Drewski getting sued by the widow?
Erica Kirk.
Erica Kirk. That's the first thing that crosses my mind when I'm listening to this.
But is what she did, was that parody? Because Drewski is a black man who dressed up as a white woman and did a comedic skit. However, she was just in his jacket open. But then he also mentioned the video. Is that Christmas video? She put everybody in. But see, that's the parody there. But is that picture a parody?
No, the picture wouldn't be parody because it's literally the Crucible jacket.
Right. And her flipping off the camera. But you bring up a good point, AC.
Hey, can I ask a question? You don't gotta get into like great detail about it, but why the fuck was my name brought up the other day? With the whole,
I asked you in the comments.
No. Y'all can do that somewhere else. If it don't involve me, if it don't involve me clarifying the truth of something that involves me, I'm not gonna do drama on here. Like I'm actually looking at this as like a redneck layman legal discussion of what we know and trying to speculate on it from there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna deal with the bullshit anymore.
No, you're good. I didn't know the context at all. I didn't even realize I was brought up. That was why I was asking genuinely.
Thank you. I will catch me at Flows. I'll catch you up. Bye. But hang around and watch the video. Hang around and watch the video.
Andrew is definitely fishing, bro. He is casting out that fucking net really, really wide. Like, I don't know if you guys picked up on the mannerisms of, oh, well, I'm not coming after you. I just want intel. He's looking for a countersuit, and if at best, he's looking at grounds for dismissal due to bias. Like, he's definitely digging his heels in and going, okay, this bitch is not going to win. Like, he has the resources and he has the availability to pull the previous streams up and go, hey, show me where I was in the wrong here. And there's not really much that other people can do to counter that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I feel you there. Let's go.
Hey, Douglas. Douglas says if he has a counterclaim, he already has it. Would it be filed in the same jurisdiction that this first case is in?
Technically, wouldn't the countersuit have to be filed within his own suit, like within his own state, or within his own like actual area? He wouldn't be able to countersue the lawsuit unless he's claiming countersuit on top of the lawsuit.
The countersuit would be filed in the same court system that the lawsuit is filed under, because you handle the countersuit at the same time as the lawsuit.
Okay.
The lawsuit is literally when you fucking countersue somebody, you're literally arguing who's at fault.
Oh, okay.
Right. So if it doesn't get dismissed or settled out of court, he has to have a countersuit. He has to.
I think it's funny that we're talking about court, and today is my last court date for my sister's bullshit.
Nice. Hell yeah, brother.
I get to go to court today one last time, hopefully. And when I'm acquitted of all charges, it's gonna be great. Gonna do a great stream about it.
The best acquittal. It's
gonna be the greatest acquittal. Some would say the best in history.
I would say yes, because I'm the man.
That's what I'm saying. What Kale drama? There is no Kale drama. Kale's a homie. Let's go.
No, I don't think it was bait. I think that it was opportunistic, but I don't think she was the one who saw an opportunity. I think somebody else probably saw an opportunity and then pushed that idea into her teeny tiny cerebral brain.
It's possible. I don't, as far as I know, that it's not the case. I think she came up with it on her own. I told her it was stupid. I have no idea who else she was talking to behind the scenes. But I think she's smart enough to be able to come up with that on her own.
Sure, smart enough to come up with it on her own. I wouldn't say that that's not the case. You can come up with a really stupid idea on your own. I don't disagree with that. But it seems out of character for the plot, right?
Yes.
So if I'm the villain of the story, then I have plot armor, right? I have plot armor. So if you have the superhero plan to defeat the evil villain and capture the narrative, you generally have to get around the plot armor. And right now, the plot armor with me is very strong, and with her, very weak. So I don't understand the point. That's where it seems like she wouldn't miss that. She'd probably be like, yeah, that's probably really bad for my brand, right? It makes me think other people were like, no, you should do it. It'll be great. It'll, blah, blah, blah.
I think that it looks to me like she got obsessed with, like I said initially, I think that she is obsessed with not taking an L. She perceives herself as having taken an L from you and Rob. She cannot have that. And so that's why I think that the lawsuit is more than it's a logical business decision. I think it's an emotional, ego-driven decision. I think that this is her last. She's not winning the clout war. She's not winning the money war. Like there's no front on which she's winning. I think this is the last opportunity for her to actually make a W out of the whole situation.
But even let's just assume for a second. Let's just say.
Did you say pause, AC?
Yes, I said pause. Okay, so let me understand this correctly because I'm playing catch up on a few things here. So he's being sued by Sarah?
Andrew.
Yes, Andrew's being sued by Sarah.
She has to claim damages of some sort. Like it's one thing to just take somebody to court, like, oh, he hurt my feelings, or he hurt my brand, but you've got to prove damages. What damages are we talking about here?
Income earned.
Yeah, she's claiming income damages. I mean, it's a shaky lawsuit, but it could pull out because he did some fuck shit. I think she's also suing. I think this could be wrong. I may not know because I'm not gonna go to the website. I'm not gonna ask Flo for the case number or anything. But I think she's also suing him because she was an employee and he completely, if she is an employee, he completely broke the fucking law in the way he handles the firing of the employee.
That's why he said we didn't do business together. We co-streamed. That's why he said that earlier.
But that's where she's gonna get. I said on Flows, if Andrew countersues, he will win. But this is where if Sarah goes that angle, if it's possible, he will get his asshole raped. If the court decides that that's a plausible thing, she has a good lawyer. Woo! He gonna be in some fucking pain.
Well, it sounds like she's got enough justification for her side of it. His countersuit, though, I asked the same question: what are the damages? What did she do to his channel that was so bad?
It was it damaged to the brand by posing nude with it when it's supposed to be this like fucking Christian adjacent, moralist bullshit. And he says nude and that he airbrushed her, so that's another defamation thing on Sarah that she's suing for, is him saying nude, that she posed nude. She claims that she had a bikini on underneath. I say this, and I could be wrong because I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a legal expert, but if you motherfuckers like the stream and what we're doing here, the conversations we're having, you should consider donating. All right, we got the stream elements in the StreamYard. You can click that link. You can click the Ko-fi link, and the Cash App will be coming through. But what I was getting at is, he is trying, or she is trying to make that claim that that's defamation. He did airbrush it, right, and make it seem that it was nude. I don't see that defamation going through. I do see maybe an issue with the copyright and non-parody because she's wearing the Crucible jacket. I see that being an issue for Sarah. Everything else would fall under parody, like the mug that Flo made and sold, the cartoon Sarah made.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, man, there's so much here. Okay, so I guess what makes me think of like the whole thing, her posing with the jacket. I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Think about high school kids, or not high school, college kids that are posing for Playboy or anything like that. Like if OnlyFans, if they're posing with their school uniforms on, the school can get rid of them, right? They can kick them out of school for that. But I mean, do they have grounds for suing them for damages? Because I don't know. I'm trying to piece part of this together. Like, where can you really do damage to someone's brand by wearing a jacket, whether you're nude or not underneath, bikini or not?
Douglas says the question is, was the logo cropped or not? That could be a good thing. Using someone's trademarked image to do anything is always a suable offense, right?
I mean, like, let's just say, like, I buy a T-shirt, right? I buy a Crucible T-shirt, and I fucking go wipe my ass on it on fucking I-10 freeway, and it gets fucking traction. Like, I'm using his T-shirt. I bought a T-shirt to do that. I mean, it's my property now. I can do what the fuck I want with it.
That's true, but she took these photos with the jacket to make money. That's where the trademarked image becomes the issue. When you do something with someone's trademark image and you intent is to make money, then that becomes the issue. It's not because if you decide to burn a piece of property that you buy that's a trademarked image, and you burn it and say, I no longer support this company, I don't like their values, that's a free speech issue, right? Because your intent is not to make money. But her exact intent with the photo was to sell the pinup girl posters and make money.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there is definitely something there on that for the Andrew if this is a countersuit.
Well, here's my only rebuttal to that, OG, to the whole the jacket thing. Technically, the jacket was given to her as a gift.
The jacket's not the problem. If he was trying to claim it's stolen property or something, that'd be the issue. The Crucible branding being used in an unlicensed manner is the issue here. Bree, I'm pretty sure you're Navy Bree in the chat. But your last name is showing, and I don't really know you. Can anybody vouch for this Bree person?
I don't know.
I don't know who's backstage.
Bree.
Yeah, I can't see backstage people.
Right.
Bree's
Bree, what is your take on the show so far? You're up on chat, by the way. I brought you up. Do 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 do.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good. I just had a couple things, like with the Sarah and the Crucible thing with the jacket. She is using the Crucible to increase her revenue.
Yes,
She literally
that's the
said, the Crucible left me with nothing but this jacket.
Yes. That's the issue here. Is that she used it to create a marketable product without a licensing agreement. That's the issue. Hello?
Right.
Okay. So, I mean,
I think she's
that's
fading in
It
and
just looks
out. Oh, there
bad.
she goes.
Yeah, sorry. I came in at the wrong time, I guess.
yeah.
I was like trying to comment on stuff earlier.
Yeah, you can't.
But,
You can't.
I'll let you guys do what you're doing.
All right, thank you, darling. I appreciate you coming up. You have a good one. But Josh, you can't trademark something. You can't trademark a letter. You can trademark a font, but you can't trademark a letter, right? So, and you can trademark an artistic, or like I said, a font and artistic description of a letter, and changing even the color of a font can fall under parody law. So Flo's cuckable, and if it was a cuckable jacket and not a crucible jacket, would fall under parody.
Okay, so he came in here arguing about, well, it was really my audience, not her audience. I had to leave with my audience, my audience left with me. And now if he would have to show he was affected by that outfit. I mean, by that picture, not outfit, but by that picture.
Okay, I missed that, Hornet. I thought you and Crab were still doing that cryptic stuff, that cryptic joke stuff. He said there was no Willow. He said there was no Willow in the Crucible one. So no, the copyright wouldn't go anywhere. Okay.
Huh. So if he
I
would
am
do
not friends with the legal eagle.
So if he was doing a countersuit, he too would have to show loss of monetary due to her actions.
Well, he could show that it was an attack on the brand, right? He could show it's an attack on a brand and have potential liability and potential problems. Slightly different situation, right? Because she's defaming his brand. So it's a different situation here. Because of defaming a brand, everyone's hands are clean, but we've
Oh, well, then that comes down to what's defaming a brand, because she wasn't really naked.
But one would automatically assume that she is naked because
that's not the original picture.
Mm-mm.
If it's not the original picture, then what was used on the marketing items, like the marketed items, is what will be seen in the trials. The shit that wasn't used will be completely irrelevant, because if you can't see that there is a bikini or undergarments being worn, it is safe to assume that somebody would be nude.
But you can see that with the original picture. He blacked everything out from her neck down, alluding that you couldn't see the
that's where her
bikini.
defamation. That's where her defamation suit comes in.
Correct. But then this is what I said. But he's going to say you really didn't lose anything, because even though you can show monetary loss in your audience leaving, they were my audience to begin with. You just lost that privilege. You didn't have anything to begin with, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, now he's got another point. Like, if I'm helping you, OG, and I'm always coming here and helping you, and my people come with me, but then you and I fall out, so I don't come anymore and my people don't come. Like, how could you sue me for losing something? I was gifting you something and now I stopped. It wasn't yours to begin with.
True. Ashtray, is that you?
Yeah, I had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, Crab. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
You play it all the way to its logical conclusion. And hundreds of thousands of dollars are spent on lawyers and this and that. And we get to the end, and she even takes a W 2.5 years from now as it works its way through court or however long it takes, right? By that time, wouldn't people just be fatigued and not give a shit anymore?
I mean, yeah, but you're looking at it logically. You're looking at it from a logical business position, not an emotional, ego-driven position. And that's what I'm telling you. You're right. I talked to her quite a bit. She was personally invested in this. She wasn't looking at it logically.
What do you mean personally invested?
I believe it. Like I said, I don't know how else to explain it. I think it's ego-driven.
Like she wanted revenge.
There he goes, hammering on the like she wanted revenge.
Right. Speaking to this microphone, please.
Isn't revenge porn illegal?
Oh.
Pretty sure revenge porn is illegal. Is illegal, I mean.
Yeah, that wouldn't apply.
Yeah, nobody did revenge porn unless you count.
No, think about it this way. Yes, think about it this way. She did the risque photo shoot with the cuckable jacket. Okay, now he's trying to pull well, I didn't show her being risque, so I'm not at fault. So he can then pull the whole. Well, she did revenge defamation against me because I told her I no longer wanted to partner with her on YouTube.
Yeah, but that's not the same as revenge porn. There may be a precedent where somebody does something solely for revenge, but like the whole point in suing somebody for defamation is get your get back. You know, that's kind of the whole point.
Well, that's what I mean. And so that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna play the video and I'm gonna look up because I came up with the similar question, if not the exact same question, without using like a really really bad example.
Hey, shut up, OG. I'm retarded. Okay.
I'm also retarded, so no excuse. Because I was about to mock you, be like, "Oh no, he raped her, or she raped his jacket, or something." Like I was about to make
that jacket was willing. That jacket wanted it. Okay, you saw the way it was
to
open.
just not lose, revenge to not lose. However, I think that she just couldn't take the L.
That's the impression you got, anyway.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all I'm telling you. My impressions.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question, just out of curiosity. You don't have any love lost for this woman anymore, right?
What do you mean by that? I don't still
like.
I'm not.
You're not buddies with her anymore.
No, that bridge is crisp.
Dusty about to get subpoenaed.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you be willing to send me your correspondence back and forth with her?
Now let's go back to that joke. Or maybe I'm picking up too much on this, but
yeah, you're not buddies with her anymore.
He's not laughing.
Because the whole time I was messaging Dustin like, bro, you getting set up. Not only is he not laughing, he said yeah. He said yeah right after I said that. Listen very carefully. Dusty about to get subpoenaed.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you be willing to?
Yeah,
he said yes twice.
Yeah, he was like, yeah. Would you be willing to? So he was thinking about it. Like you gave him an idea, like, hey, but
I didn't give him that idea. He came there with that idea.
No, I'm saying like when you said you're about to get subpoenaed, his mind triggered real quick. Oh yeah, would you be willing to give me some stuff? He
knew at that point he knew he was caught. Like at that point he knew he was caught, and he was thinking about not asking that question, but at that point he knew he was caught.
Man.
He knew that the public knew exactly what he was there for. So I'm looking up the what Ashtray and I asked. So give me a second.
Send me your correspondence back and forth with her?
Probably not. I'm gonna say no right now. I'll look through them because I don't really want to be involved in it.
I mean, it's kind of too late for that, right?
No.
Again, Dusty about to get subpoenaed.
Yeah, like he keeps laughing. He thinks he. See, I don't know.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
No.
No.
I'm not going to share private messages.
Well, I mean, that's strange, right? There's nothing in there you're concerned about, right? Those messages would back up what you're saying, wouldn't they?
It's not strange. It's absolutely the norm with people to not share private messages. It's poor form to share private messages.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Generally, I don't do that either. I think I would in this case. I think I would share them in this case.
And that's the whole title of the fucking stream right there. The Mafioso Shakedown. I think I would, if I were you, in this situation. Be a terrible shame. Something bad happened to you and all that money you like so much, Flo. like, I swear to God, bro, that was it right there.
I think I'd be like, yeah, sure. There's really nothing there. I'm being straightforward with you, Andrew. There's not really anything there. I wasn't cheering her on. I told her that the whole thing was stupid in this, right? That's what happened.
Hey, how would he know if there's nothing there?
Exactly.
Like, he's like, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. You know, yeah, it's okay. You could send me those messages. There's nothing there. Like, how would you know?
Well, he's being facetious, being like, yeah, you said that you're not involved and there's nothing there. And if that's true, why not just send them to me? He's just trying to get them.
Hey, he's trying to get Flo. He's trying to get Flo to he's trying to get Flo fucked up. That's what he's trying to do. Hold on, I'm still looking that up.
I don't.
So aggravated revenge can be used as aggravating evidence to increase damages or support a filing in malice. It's not a standalone grounds for dismissal of a defamation claim itself, but if he's trying to do a counterclaim and he wants to prove that she's doing it for revenge, it can increase the damage reward. So here's what I got. No, there is no specific legal precedent that automatically dismisses a defamation case solely because the defendant's motive was revenge. However, revenge or malice intent can be a significant factor in two ways: establishing actual malice for public figures or officials, moving the defendant acted with actual malice, not knowingly or falsely or recklessly disregard for the truth is required. If a statement was made out of revenge with reckless disregard for the truth, it may satisfy the standard, making it harder for the defendant to win, thus likely to be dismissed. Defamation proof plaintiff doctrine. A case can be dismissed if the plaintiff is deemed libel proof, meaning their reputation was so badly damaged, e.g., by prior criminal convictions, that the alleged false statements could not further injure them. This doctrine, established in Cordello v. Dubday and Co. I can't read that name, is based on the state of the plaintiff's reputation, not the defendant's motive. While revenge may be used as aggravating evidence to increase damages or support the finding of malice, it is not a standalone grounds for dismissal. So it may not be dismissal he's after. He may be trying to increase the damage liability to Sarah while also making the claim that, oh, she acted in such a horrible way that her reputation was already destroyed. And we couldn't possibly have defamed her.
I think you'll ever get to the point where I would need to. Again,
go ahead. What were you going to say, Ms. Cynthia?
We have to see if this case gets dismissed or dropped, like always. Because remember, Flo pulls it up.
Yeah. I mean, there is a motion for dismissal, so this could be nothing. Like all this could be nothing, but it does seem very shady.
It's just for my own. Like, how's this for a deal? You can send those to me, and I'll just read them, and they'll never go public.
I'm not sending you any private messages.
Oh, even if they're not public.
Even if they're not public. Even if you accuse me of being involved in it, I'm still not going to send you the messages.
Okay.
Because that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I am asking you if that's true.
And I've told you the truth, and I'm not sharing private messages.
Trippy.
You don't have to believe me.
Trippy, get your honka ass up here. Motherfuckers, I gotta go to bed. I'm falling asleep. I'm about to be drooling on the computer. Still in my chat. Get your ass up here.
Yeah, but he's in bed in chat. Like he's like rubbing his nipples, like while he's got one hand on the screen, like on his phone.
Trippy,
Listening
get out of
in.
my get out of my chat and don't come up here. You go to sleep, Trippy. Remove. Let me see your hands, Trippy. Let me see your hands.
Andrew does ask who helped Sarah with those pictures. So
Boy got a California extra king, bro. He got the Alaskan king. 66 people in this motherfucker. Brown chicken, brown cow, brown chicken, wow, wow.
You know what? He's not the only one that needs to go to bed. My ass needs to go to bed too. Thanks for having me up. Y'all guys have a good night.
You too, AC. Thank you for being up here, brother man.
But I'm not going to give you the private messages.
Okay. I mean, you don't have. Again, I don't think this will ever get to the point where I would need him anyway. But this is just for me, for my own sort of personal closure on the matter.
Yeah. So you're asking me to violate my personal ethics for your personal closure.
Well, no, I'm not saying you have to do it, and I'm not saying it's unethical if you don't. I'm just requesting it. That's all.
I think it would be and you're welcome to request it, but the answer is no. I think it would be unethical.
Well, I don't see what would be unethical about it.
Sharing private messages?
Yeah, that's not unethical.
Yeah, it is.
Why?
I view it as unethical because private messages are subject to the assumption of privacy.
So if if a girl accused you of S-ing her and you have private messages for the next day saying it's the best sex of her life, you wouldn't release that?
I thought you wanted closure that I wasn't participating in it.
Yeah, right. I'm just saying that now I'm questioning the.
And that right there, and me and Flo, me, Flo, and Cynthia stay up here, and I might show that, but that right there is the only type of situation where releasing information is okay. And that's why, and it may not be as serious as that situation, but that's why I did what I did, Cynthia.
Uh-huh.
If you're gonna lie on me, I'm gonna show that you're a liar, and you'll have no one to blame but yourself. And I'll do it every single time. It does not matter.
Ethics claim. You're saying it's unethical.
We're not having.
I mean, obviously, I know, but clearly, it's not unethical. It's not an ethics thing.
It's my personal moral decision not to share private messages. I don't share private messages. If you want them, you can subpoena me, but I'm not going to give them to you so that you can have closure about who was involved in what.
Okay, you don't have to. Yeah, I was just curious. That's all.
Yep. I don't blame you for asking, but it's not going to happen.
Understood.
Oh, brother man. Same thing as whole Crazy Mama. Go watch the first half of the stream if you haven't, Locksmith. I think I handled everything pretty well.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate your time. I don't think you're going to tell me anything, though. I just don't think you are.
Okay.
Cool.
I already told you I turned down the offer, but that I would tell you things as they were. I figured that we would get to here where you either request private messages or don't believe me because I'm not giving you enough information. So I'm happy to debate you if you want to. It wasn't my idea, and I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna violate what.
For just $30 to the Cash App, Stream Elements, or Ko-fi, you will get an apology.
What I feel like is right in order to appease you to try to get a debate out of it.
I understand. Yeah. It wasn't. By the way, it wasn't my idea though either. Tacos. In fact, I'll read you the message, even though it's a private message, because I don't think it violates any fucking ethics.
Dusty's not a snitch. Hooves. It's a $10 minimum, and I'm just gonna thank you. You've got $2 credit.
Yeah. So did you hear that?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Oh, he said the powdered Dusty wants to debate you. If you're interested in that, send me some topics. So this was not a request for me either.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I believe you.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter either way. I'm still happy to do the debate if you want to. But if you're just trying to use it as a leverage to get private information, then that's going to be a dead end.
Well, I wasn't going to use it to get private information. I'd use it as a conditional for dealing with you to see if you were a good actor or a bad actor. I don't think there's any good reason if this person has burned their bridges and has wronged somebody else, I don't think that there's any good reason for you not to share that information. No.
Well, I don't think that she's going to succeed. I think that you've got this all on your own, and yeah, it's not going to be a leverage point.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that, man. But yeah, all right. Well, I'll talk to you another time.
All right, take care.
Damn, that was good.
Welcome back,
All right.
dude.
That was streaming. That what was you saying?
That was good. I mean, Flo handled that so well. He did great. He was straight. He was to the point. I think that Andrew, I think you're right. He's unsure. I called it panic. You called it unsure, but he something else is coming down the pipeline with this, y'all.
Oh, yeah,
and we see all these content creators get sued, and this is a content creator that's getting sued in our community too. It's just not making national news yet.
That's fucking crazy. Well, I mean, that's all I really got. We've been going 2 hours, didn't make any money this stream, so I'm heading out.
Me too. Thank you so much, OG. Thank you for talking to me. I knew you weren't going to be mad at me because I didn't do anything wrong.
I was just sitting here like, I can't believe Littlefinger with him the goddamn.
We started up. No, because remember, her and I were on the panel with the Lindsay drama, so we were reviewing that first, and they kept talking about. I was like, no, let's just stay on the Lindsay, but then we were done with the Lindsay. I was like, all right, let's go. All righty, well, thank you so much.
Do you have any more questions? Was everything cleared up?
No, everything's
It's actually just you and I up here now.
Yeah, but everything's cleared up. You know, again, my only thing would be like, well, you know how you say I can be cool and calm with cordial, and we'll never be that close. But they're sometimes, you know, you need to talk things through and be like, I need to tell you how I feel, how your actions affected me, and it helps you get them out so they don't bubble up later. And that's not even more so like for them. I'm saying that for you in that situation. I just want to see you not have to deal with stuff that comes back and you're like, damn, I thought I was done with that. Turns out I'm not.
Well, the thing about it is, like, people may not believe it, but I do have control over my emotions. I'm sick of weak men and women telling me I'm being emotional when they only know all the horrible shit they know that I've gone through is still only a small portion of shit. I have every right to be angry, especially when I have people piling on and other shit. So, and I done did that spiel. I'm not any better than anybody else, but I'm tired of stupid people. I'm tired of snakes. If you lie on me, I will tell the truth. You can hate me for it. The chat can hate me for it. All of YouTube, all of China knows I am here, and I'm okay with it. Wouldn't change the fucking thing. We'll do it again. I'll do it right now. Right?
Well,
like I'll do it again right now. And no, I didn't dox her information. That would make me a hypocrite. There was no phone number.
I was like, hey, we dox what?
Her name, her contact information was, and she did go along with that narrative that I doxed her number because she's a manipulator. It's fine. That's okay. But here's the thing, right? You're lying. I'm not. And that was the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be so petty and show that, yes, Fat Boy did kick you to the rocks and you're mad about it. I literally told you, kick rocks. And he didn't tell me that. And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
And I'll say this bitch, I'll say this. This bitch wants to talk about me being fat and how I would never be able to sleep with her. Bitch, everything on you is fake.
Oh my
your tits
God.
fake, your ass fake, your lips fake, your hair fake, your fucking attitude fake, your personality fake. I do not care.
This isn't. All right. Well, we have a unique community here, and I love it when we new people come around, and you get new insight and you hear new voices and stuff. So I just hate, like for you. I mean, I understand you not wanting to have certain people on your platform and by any means run your house the way you do, but I don't want to. I hope we can still all hang out at flow states and have good conversations, because we all do have good conversations and people enjoy listening to them, especially Angry Casper for whatever reason. He's a fan of mine.
Well, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to make Casper angry. I want him to come give his take, and I want to talk to him one-on-one since you're getting ready to bounce out.
Yeah.
You are getting ready to bounce out, right?
Yeah, yes. If you come up, Casper, I will leave. So let me know. But thank you so much, OG. And I know, like, we were on the panel. This is going to be a thing. So I'll talk to you later. I mean, we were on the panel with Flo, is what I mean.
Yeah.
That's going to be the day. I just hate that our names were crisscrossed, but whatevs. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Fair enough. Casper, you sure you don't want to come up? You sure you don't want to come up, brother man? Come on up. Give me your take and we can talk about it. All right, you good? All right. D, I'm sorry to disappoint you. All right. But destroy them. They deserve it. They're liars. But guys, thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you. I'm glad you can come for this infomercial and this review. And I love you guys to death. I appreciate the support. Please like and subscribe. Genuinely appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys for being here. We had a 72-person stream. I think this stream is even bigger than the Andrew Wilson stream where he came on my lowly panel. So let's fucking go. I appreciate every one of you. And I'm sorry, D, but what is good for the goose is good for the gander. I get to talk a little bit of shit every now and again. I'm not a perfect man. But love you all. I appreciate you. I'll see y'all on the next one. Yeah, that's where we covered. Cynthia had some questions about the RLM and Tootie and me thing. And I covered that, and I actually gave a pretty solid stance on it. But since I talked to Cynthia, I'm leaving this up. I'm leaving this stream up. I'm not talking about the drama anymore. Don't give a fuck about the drama. That was the last little bit of it. I'll be redirecting anybody over here. But you decide to come up at the last goddamn second. What's up, Casper?
Don't do this. What?
Huh? Okay, Casper. Yeah. Okay. Cool. There will be more, I guess. Shit, Josh, are you still in chat, brother? Cynthia got him. Whoa, he's looking for his mic. That's what he said. But
yeah.
Let's go.
I was gonna snipe you off the end of your show. I don't even care if you're here. Like, I don't. I'm just thinking because, like, I have to put my Casper back on. Can you give me like a second? How do I put this? Do you think why I would be angry though? I'm curious because it's like this isn't picking on you. This is why I didn't want to like speak this publicly. But it's like saying sorry just because somebody's mad. If you don't understand why they're pissed off, it doesn't mean anything. But I'm not like I don't give a fuck about apologies either. Personally, I never did in my personal life either. Does that make sense? Like I
I'm
don't
not
know. I fuck drama
I'm
because this is the thing I don't like. Maybe when people say to you, or when people say to other people, you should do shit behind the scenes. I thought I'd just snipe you up here because like. But the thing is, the lesson in my specific case is not really just for me, and to keep it just for me would be selfish, right? Does that make sense?
No. And let me say this. I'm not apologizing to you because you're angry.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not I'm not
I'll tell you why I'm pissed off.
I do care why you're pissed off, but I'm not
Why do you think I'm angry?
apologizing. I don't know because we have
What
a
the fuck
failure
is
to
sorry
we
for,
have
then?
we have a failure to communicate. I'm
Yeah, okay.
apologizing to you because I didn't go hard enough to try to understand you. I didn't go
Okay,
hard
that's
enough
not
to
what I
try to
meant.
understand to try to make you understand my point, and
Yeah.
instead I obfuscated and called you an angry homosexual because of your stance on MGTOW.
Okay, but
That's what
hear me out.
that's what I'm sorry for. I don't
Hear me out, but
anything
that's
of
not
that.
what I'm pissed off about. Does that make
Well,
sense?
that's what that's what I see that I've done wrong, and that's what
Yeah, yeah.
I'm willing
See,
to give
like
you the
when
apology.
Jamie asked, oh, cool. Nothing to do with Jamie. Remember when Jamie asked me to apologize? I was like, look, dude, I didn't realize them using the skin, whatever, shaved head in the context of throwing jabs at each other as a joke after we've been on a panel and been called chill before was going to throw you for a spin. So when I apologized for it, and it turns out that's not what he's angry for, like whatever apology that he was seeking was clearly not the one that I was giving. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I mean. So it's like this isn't personally to you. Fuck, bro, I'm guilty of this myself. Does it make sense? Like I've done that person wrong, but then your logical mind can't really work out why was it so inappropriate at that time. And I don't want to bring up like examples from when I've done this on panels or what I've done afterwards, because nobody else brings their like worst foot forward,
You
right?
you guys had an obvious failure to communicate.
That is not true.
Oh,
Because here's the irony. Wait. Okay, go
hold
ahead.
on. Hold on. There is a VIP in the back. There is a VIP in the back.
Oh boy.
Is this you, darling?
Yes, sir.
Hi diddly ho, neighbor.
You want me to
Man,
just
what a
share?
fun night you guys have had, huh?
Hey, Siri,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, with all due respect, I don't like speaking about you. I always try to avoid it. You've done the same. I'm just gonna jump off because this, like,
Oh, that's okay. I didn't mean
yeah,
to
I'm gonna. No,
interrupt.
don't.
Well, the part of the show was about you, so
Can I
I
say
appreciate.
bye? Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, the audience would rather observe this, so I'm not gonna be like the hooves was before. Okay, so I'm just gonna hoof the fuck out of here, and y'all can eat shit and hate feminists. Okay, good
Well,
luck.
fair enough. My apologies. I didn't mean to interrupt. I figured I'd sit in the back and wait for a minute.
Well, me and him need to have a conversation as well, and it needs to. Most of it needs to happen in private anyway. What
Oh,
was
fair
needed to
enough.
be done public. What was needed to be done public was done public.
Oh, there you go.
Well, how much of the show have you watched?
I think I'm caught up of what I need to be caught up on.
So
My phone started blowing up earlier, and I started getting a bunch of messages saying, "Oh my God, are you watching this?" and blah 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 blah. So
well, I've tried to be as neutral as this stuff as possible. I
I
call out
don't.
any bullshit I see.
I mean, I don't expect anybody to like. That's not a demand for me. If you feel one way or another, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, no,
Yeah,
nobody
I
here.
wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if it was. I just want that to be known. I keep telling people that because, and it is definitely the Crucible adjacent and the Crucible pick me's that are
Mm-hmm.
the ones that are trying to make people pick a side throughout all this shit. You got any comments about because I do think that this is it's afraid moment. Whether you could win or not, I think it would be a toss up because
I'll just
there's some
say
serious
I
things.
thought that was really weird behavior tonight. Uh, from him. Shout out to Dusty for standing his ground on the integrity spectrum of things. I thought that was pretty cool, but I don't know. That was really weird behavior.
Yeah, it like I said, he wasn't afraid. It was more concern. It was a lighter form of panic. Because I think if he can't get it dismissed, and I don't know, somebody moved for dismissal, and I'm assuming it's not you. If he can't get it dismissed, there is a legitimate way that you can hammer him, and that's if you did work for him, the way that he went about talking to you as an employee or even a former employee is most definitely grounds for a lawsuit. And there are some things that we covered that I don't think you have a leg to stand on, but that is not one of them. And if he can get somebody to crack and give evidence, if you did have help, not saying you did or didn't, but if this stuff, if there are other people involved, if he can get that information, he's probably more than likely going to try to countersue or use as leverage to threaten everyone.
Yeah, I'm not sure he'll be able to find really anything on that. I thought it was just really weird behavior to go asking somebody for DMs
Well,
like that.
the
That was weird.
countersuit is implied because he kept going on about, oh, was she doing this to out of revenge? You know, he just kept hammering certain details. So you could tell that it was definitely, there was a purpose behind it and it wasn't closure.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. It was just weird. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know. I mean, quite frankly, this is the most I've talked about this since it's happened, and I don't even think I've really said anything.
That is,
yeah,
is wild. I don't know. This could be completely backfire on him, but he did choose his words very wisely. So.
I don't think he did, but if you feel that way, I'll roll with it.
Hey, well, the thing is, like, you can tell he's gearing up for a countersuit, and you know what the accusation would be. I don't know, like the defamation thing. So let me ask you this, because I may have joked with you about the bikini pinup girl picture, right? I may have joked about, oh, that's hot, but in all actuality, I never actually looked at it. I saw it like 2 or 3 times. In the original picture, like, is there a bikini strap shown or anything? Or
yeah, the one on the Printify link, you can see the bikini.
Okay, so he airbrushed that out. So if you can see,
he put a big redacted black box in front of the whole damn thing. The only thing he showed was like from my neck up.
Yeah, then he's fucked. He's fucked completely.
Yeah, well,
Because
he even said it on
fucking
stream. He said, I think he told Moon to do it or one of his mods, but he said, you know, we need to basically, in summary, I'm summarizing what he said, but basically redact this. We have to do this because she's completely nude behind this photo, so on and so forth.
Well, I mean, whatever picture you sent out, right? That's the one the court's going to look at.
Yeah, I didn't send it. I didn't send any.
Well,
not
not send it out, but the
no.
one you put up for sale, right?
Yeah, and that was an Easter egg tucked in the back of the link that was never even posted publicly. Like you had to find it. The one that he showed, like you had to go find it.
Okay. Well, whichever one was put up for sale is the one they're going to go buy. And if you can see a bra strap in that original picture, and then you hold up his redacted, and then his words, her being fully nude under here, yeah, no, he's fucked on that. Now, the one thing that I could see him trying to go after you over would be the jacket. Was the jacket a Crucible or Cuckable jacket?
Well, it doesn't matter because I wasn't selling jackets, and I wasn't selling his jacket. I was wearing a jacket, and I had a different logo on it.
Well, that's what I was asking. I was mainly focusing on the logo.
Yeah, if you like the jacket he sent to me as a gift had the yellow circle logo with all sorts of stuff and icons on it. If you look at the picture that I actually had, it's completely different font, similar font, but it's different font, and it doesn't have the same like whatsoever of it.
I,
It's a cuckable
oh,
jacket.
oh my God! I'm so glad you came up then, because literally any defense that we went over, he was afraid. He is afraid because there is no possible way now that he there's nothing he can fucking defend on this. Because even if the jacket gets, even if the jacket, right, the defamation gets dismissed, if everything else gets dismissed, you have him on the way that he handled the situation with you as an employee.
Well, uh, defamation. I don't know if you're aware how defamation works. But there's certain ways where you actually don't even have to prove damages, and it just depends on what circumstance it is. So, like for instance, if I, and this is completely hypothetical, this is not true about you, what I'm saying right now. If I went out and said, Orthodox guy is a PDF, right? And I know for a fact that he has XYZ with kids and diddlies and whatever, whatever. Like, let's pretend I went and publicly said that. Uh, that is, I would be saying that you committed a crime, correct?
Yes.
Right. Uh, in that type of defamation case, you don't actually have to show damages. And that suit you were reading earlier, was adult. I forget what the case is, but basically, if you say that somebody committed a crime, and they never did. And especially like, in the news when they said, such and such dude has been charged with X, Y, and Z. Allegedly, they did blah, 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 right? You can't say they actually did things if they haven't been convicted, right? So the court sees that as, oh, like you actually don't have to show damages for that.
I understand, though, because the damages are always potentially there
they're
for the
they're already
accusation.
they're already assumed,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if you
Well,
say somebody committed a crime, the damages are already assumed. You don't have to prove them.
so I think one of the reasons he came to Flo for this, obviously Flo was your closest ally during all this, and he would have the goods. But there is also the falling out between you and Flo. And I think one of the ways he's going to try to hammer you is by saying, "Oh, well, look at her. She has these fallings out with people, and that's a destruction of her own reputation, and her reputation is so bad that we couldn't have possibly done anything to make it worse."
What's that have to do with anything? That
Well,
has nothing
that's
to
what.
do with anything that's in the claim. And all of my claim, none of my claims have anything to do with the relationship in terms of like, oh, they won't work with me anymore.
Okay. Well, I again, I don't know. I haven't really cared. I just found it was fucking funny that Andrew came over there and it was a whole "it's afraid" moment, and it was like a mafioso lean on Flo.
Yeah. I think most people don't know any of the behind the scenes stuff of what's actually in the claim, and I think most people don't know, and that's okay. Guys don't have to know, right? And I think that's, I think I've heard enough people have sent me enough clips of Andrew saying like, she's mad that I don't want to work with her anymore. She's suing me because I don't want to work with her, or something along those lines. And that's nowhere near anything that's in the claim. So come here. So sorry, the puppy's all worked up.
I understand. Tucker was sick, and he past 2 days he's feeling better, so he's been being crazy. Yeah, like I don't know anything about the suit because I
Yeah, you guys only
haven't
know
messed
what
around.
either he's said or what you guys are guessing on, and that's fine. I mean, unless you've actually read the claim, then I don't expect anybody to know or be aware of it.
Is the claim public or is that private?
I don't think it's public. I don't unless anybody's distributed it on his end, but I don't think it's public. access.
I know Flo used that website, and I didn't know if that website was public or you probably need a case number, which would be up to you
Judiciary
and Andrew.
case search. That's pretty standard in Maryland. Actually, a lot of states offer that kind of access. Some charge like a certain subscription fee or a dollar amount per access or whatever. But Maryland, that's most women here use that if they're before they go on a date, they go and check that case search and pull up names just to make sure. So yeah, it's very well known. But yeah, it's that's only going to tell you like filings and basic information, or who's like any lawyers that are added on, or parties involved, or like as he pulled up tonight, like the filings and so on and so forth. And filing dismissals, that's pretty standard procedure as a response. That's any lawyer would do that. Doesn't mean that it's solid, right? But it's pretty standard procedure.
Yeah. Well, the reason I'm not asking too many questions and I'm letting you speak is wouldn't do this to Andrew, and I'm not going to do it to you. I wouldn't try to, because talking about a case can really, really, really damage the potential victory for it on either party.
Mhm.
So I don't know what you're able or willing to talk about and enlighten people on, or if you want to give your take on what Andrew and on this whole thing that happened over at Flo's.
Like I said earlier, I think it was just weird behavior. And again, shout out to Flo for putting his foot down. And the integrity of it. I think that speaks volumes. I know Flo's really big on that, and that's a win in my book for him.
Yeah, pretty good on him, and it was awesome to see. Dude, Andrew was definitely panicking about something, and having just that little bit of clarity there makes me think that he's trying to. I think I'm ultimately right about what he was trying to do, but I think now that you have a much more secure victory. So, but guess we'll have to see. I'll have to see this one. Is there any news that you give about when it's going to move forward, or is it something you can't talk about?
Oh, I have no. I mean, I think after each filing, like you have so many days to respond, and then it's the next piece, and then it's the next piece, and then it's so it's all like standard court procedure. Goodness, oh please stop it. Sorry, she's so wound up.
All right, that's cool. Then, because again, I'm not going to probe to ask questions because I wouldn't want to do anything to damage the case for you, what you got going on. Wouldn't do that to Andrew. Not going to do it to you. Haven't made much money this stream, so I'm going to end it. Thanks for coming up, Miss Sarah. I appreciate you.
Well, everyone should be giving you a shit ton of money. You're the only person I've talked to about this whole thing.
Let's go. Give
Congratulations.
Me money. Awesome. I'm sorry, everyone, that I'm not a douchebag to probe and pry.
Yes, I mean, for real though, like everyone else has been talking about it publicly, but me. I've been the only person that hasn't said anything.
That is going to help the case for sure. I wonder how many eyes are going to be on the ass end of this stream now.
Well, enjoy. I hope I help you out there. So everyone should be sending Ortho a shit ton of money as your local Panelverse news reporter right now, live, the first interview with Miss Sarah.
Well, thank you, Sarah. Casper, you can come on back up. We can talk in the back chat. Thank you for coming up, darling. Y'all have a fucking awesome time. Love each and every one of y'all for the support. Hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Starlight peacemaker.